Check, check. Thank you. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check.
Hi, Toro fans. I'm Eric Dahl. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
It's the most exciting month of the year at Ryan Buick GMC. It's Trucktober. Come in to find the new 2017 half-ton Sierra Cruze with discounts as much as $10,000 off MSRP. And we're not stopping there. Premium Buick Enclaves are getting the Trucktober treatment too, with discounts up to $10,000 off MSRP. Visit us for details or shop driveryan.com. Now is not the time to window shop. Now is the time to buy. It's Trucktober at Ryan Buick GMC, your dealership of choice.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Honda of Minot. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding expectations. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. So when it's time for you to vehicle shop, come on into Ryan Honda of Minot, your 4-time President's Award winners.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up!
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealership. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
It's Truck Month at Ryan Nissan. Take on today in a new Nissan Titan.
Others may have a truck month, but nobody has a truck like Titan.
With amazing towing capability and America's best truck warranty, there's a reason why Titan is the truck of the year.
Drive home this powerhouse today.
Just let me know when you're
Lease
ready.
For as little as $349 a month. That's $349 a month for 36 months with approved credit and $2,000 due at signing. See dealer for details or shop RyanNissan.com.
Join the Nissan truck family. Come in for Truck Month at Ryan Nissan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are. How you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes,
All right,
the
check.
hand team at Trinity.
Check, check. Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check.
Check mic 2. Check mic 2.
All right, thank you.
Help will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Success doesn't happen overnight. It's about progress, about getting better every day. Work, improve, pay attention to detail, focus on what's important, deliver. There are show horses and there are work horses. Choose to work, the rest will come. This is Carson Wentz. My friends at Ryan get it. Their goal is simple. Work hard, do more, be your best. They definitely earned my business. If you're looking for a new or used car or truck, visit my friends at Ryan Buick GMC. It's Truck Month over here at Ryan. Hi, this is Carson Wentz. If you're looking for a great deal on a new Silverado, visit my friends at Ryan Chevrolet. I can always count on them to help me out. The selection of vehicles is fantastic, and they're always competitively priced. That's why I enjoy visiting my friends at Ryan Chevrolet. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. You can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway.
And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332 and tell him Scott sent you.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at FirehouseSubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. I love coming home to North Dakota, to familiar people and places. Here, I can count on lively conversation, a few laughs, and some genuine values. And that's why I enjoy visiting my friends at Ryan Family Dealerships. You won't meet a friendlier bunch of people, and I can always count on them to help me out. Take tires, for example. Every tire they sell is just $5 over cost. Can you believe it? $5 over cost. So if you're like me and want real deals from a familiar place, visit my friends at Ryan Family Dealerships.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to IRETapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
It's the 100th anniversary of Chevy Trucks. Celebrate a century of dependability with a new Silverado from Ryan Chevrolet. Get more than you imagined for less than you thought possible on a new 2017 Silverado half-ton crew. After rebates, you'll save as much as $12,000 off MSRP. For details, shop DriveRyan.com. Dependability never gets old. Find new roads in a Silverado from Ryan Chevrolet.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
This is Carson Wentz. I know what it's like to be the new guy in town. You're excited for the chance to prove yourself, and when the opportunity arises, you need to impress. Every time. My friends at the all-new Ryan Nissan would love the chance to serve you. Being the newest dealership in Minot, Ryan Nissan is committed to making your first visit and every visit memorable. From sales to service and all the points in between, give the new guys a shot. Ryan Nissan, across from Walmart on South Broadway.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at FirehouseSubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. Whether it's after football in Philly or duck hunting in the Dakotas, when I'm in the mood to vehicle shop, the first place I go is DriveRyan.com. I can choose from hundreds of vehicles anytime, anywhere. From a family I know and trust, Ryan Family Dealerships. New or next to new, the selection of vehicles is fantastic and they're always competitively priced. So when it's time for you to vehicle shop, do what I do. Shop DriveRyan.com.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Taros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Taros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
It's time for Minotauros hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda and Brad Burrud.
Hello and welcome inside the VFW Sports Center in Bismarck, North Dakota. Toros and Bobcats about 15 minutes away from the drop of the puck. As the big voice said, I'm Ken Oda. Brad Burrud is alongside. And Brad, Toros coming off an important win last night, having fallen all the way to the bottom of the standings over the last few weekends. Last night's win brought the Toros back up into fourth place.
Yeah, you never want to be sitting in last place, but the last weeks have been trying for the Toros, and last night was sure a fun win in a game that really could have went either way. It was a pretty back and forth, evenly played game in my mind, and Toros were fortunate enough to get that OT winner and get the 2 points out of the Friday night, and now we're here to get two more tonight.
You know, I thought the OT game-winning goal, Dahlemer mishandled it just before he shot for the winner, but before that, I thought it was a beautiful play by one of the Toros' newest forwards, Andrew Kangas, who won a battle in the corner, came out, beat two guys with a beautiful pass, and Dolly was all alone. It's why he had time to mishandle that puck before he shot.
Yeah, he was wide open, and it was a good individual effort to get that puck over to him. And that's a lot of what 3-on-3 overtime is. It's a possession game, and when you have possession, you definitely have the upper hand. And Kangas did a great job of getting over to Dahlemer, and Dahlemer had so much time that he basically whiffed on the first one, grabbed it again, and fired it. And because he whiffed, forced the goalie to move into a position that he wasn't comfortable, and he was able to slide the second one between his legs and into the net, and the Toros get 2 points.
The Toros' first goal of the night was a weird one, a play you don't see very often. Grant Loven, right off the draw, just fired it into the net.
Yeah, he literally right off the face-off, the puck hit the ice, and he shot it forward. And that one went 5-0 too, and
and then the other goal we saw, that was another fluky kind of play. A shot from well below the goal line, all the way in the corner, that just another 5-hole one that kind of it went off the far leg of Jack Roble and into the back of the net on another play. Like I said, it was just kind of a fluky, weird goal.
Yeah, anytime a puck goes in from behind the goal line, the goaltender's got to be kicking themselves. But I was really happy with the way Roble rebounded from that and played a really solid second and third period.
He really did, and I thought overall, we talked about it a little bit last night. He's a smaller goaltender, listed I believe at 5'6" or 5'7", and that means he has to be a little more aggressive. And you're going to get some of those fluky ones where he can't just sit back on the goal line like most goalies can when the puck is behind the net, because at his size it's a little bit harder to get post to post.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more distance to cover, and it's a little bit harder for him. But the thing I like about him is he is aggressive. And he is not afraid to challenge the shooter, and he had a real good game last night, I thought.
And he competes,
Absolutely.
and that's something I think when the Toros were losing the last couple of weeks that you and I voiced our frustration over, was the way guys maybe didn't compete as hard all game long.
Yeah, I felt like we packed it in a little bit in that Saturday night game against Minnesota, and boy, that leaves a sour taste in your mouth when you leave the rink and you can't look down the bench and say that everybody gave it 110%. But last night I thought the effort was a little bit better, and I thought we were a little bit more consistent. And I don't know if you or if we or the coaches would describe it as a full 60-minute game, but I would say it'd be pretty close to that, and definitely good results and a much better feeling leaving the rink last night.
We're going to take a quick break here on the Farmers Union pregame show. We'll be back with Toros head coach Marty Murray after these messages here on the Toros Network.
Truck Month over here at Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz.
If you're looking for a great deal on a new Silverado,
visit my friends at Ryan Chevrolet. I can always count on them to help me out. The selection of vehicles is fantastic, and they're always competitively priced. That's why I enjoy visiting my friends at Ryan Chevrolet.
Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. You can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 First Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332. And tell him Scott sent you.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. We're nearing puck drop here between the Toros and the Bobcats. And Brad, the Toros need to get a sweep, I think, just for the emotion in the room. The Toros have yet to take both games on a weekend. I think, winning Friday night is nice, but they've had a couple opportunities here to close out sweeps, and they haven't done it, whether it was 3 weeks ago against Kenai, last weekend against the Wilderness, and now this weekend. I think just for everyone, fans, players, coaches, just have a weekend where you don't get a loss would feel good.
Oh, absolutely. And, you start looking at the standings, and we did jump from 6th to 4th with 2 points last night, but points are hard to come by, and they're not going to get any easier in the Central Division, which is always a tight-knit division. And it's important we get them in, and boy, it would do numbers for the standings and mentally.
Well, before this one, we had a chance to talk to Marty Murray, Toros head coach and general manager. We'll give that a listen now. Here with Toros head coach Marty Murray. Marty, big win last night. How much just getting that one changed the feeling in the room?
Well, it was certainly nice. I mean, we talked about this weekend. I know the season is young yet, but we talked about this being the most important weekend series we've had thus far. You know, our division's so tight, but you drop one or two on a weekend, you lose. You can lose yourself in the pack. So to get that first one was huge last night. Close game, even game, but now we have to back it up tonight.
Yeah, there was another overtime win for the group as well. This, I believe we're 2-1 in overtime so far this season. Do you think 3-on-3 hockey helps this team, or is it just kind of a coin toss when you get to that level of the game?
Well, I think you rely on your best players to make plays in 3-on-3, and there's a lot of skill on both ends, and the 3-on-3 is notorious for generating a lot of chances. So we had our one and only chance of the overtime for either team. We were able to bury on I thought a good play by Kangas to draw two people to him, and then Dolly fanned on the first one, and then buried into an empty net.
We've talked quite a bit about the team's struggles at the offensive end, but I think at the defensive end, if you look at the last maybe month of games, not giving up a lot of shots against and seem to be playing pretty well in the defensive zone. Are you at least happy with the play at that end of the ice?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think there's still a few things we can clean up. Even just watching the game on the way up, I thought, kind of throughout the game, we gave up more chances than we needed to. And even though we only gave up 21 shots, I think they were, in the teens in scoring chance, as were we. But, it was a close game in that regard. But I think there's just a few areas we can clean up on that, to limit their scoring opportunities and shots on goal.
As a coach, your hands have been tied the last couple games due to injury. You kind of have to play the 20 healthy guys you got. How frustrating is that this time of year, this early in the season, to be so shorthanded?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of odd. We went from having an abundance of guys to being able to just barely field a lineup. We have Gansky playing up front as a defenseman to get us 12 forwards. But, it is what it is. That's the life of junior hockey. And to me, it's an opportunity for some guys that, maybe haven't been in the lineup or maybe aren't getting as much ice time as they'd hoped. To me, it's a great opportunity for them. So we're looking to see who rises to the occasion and does something productive.
One last thing on the injuries. Do you have any updates on when some of those guys are coming back with Talbs and Adams and Koss, some of the veteran players out?
Yeah, I think, we're getting close. Al practiced all last week. Michael's still a little banged up, and then Koster's kind of day-to-day too. So, hopefully we'll get one of them back going into next weekend, and we'll see. But like I said, you got to play with what you're dealt with, and right now we're short-staffed, but, these are great character builders too.
Obviously no lineup changes due to the injury, but, talk about in goal, looks like Roble again.
Yeah, we're going to go with Jack. He gives us a chance to win. I like his fiery, competitive nature, and, he's really headsy in the net. He plays the puck well. I think he even got an assist on the overtime winner, just moving it up the ice last night. And, he's like an extra defenseman out there. So, I thought Jack really competed hard last night and deserved the start tonight.
Talk a little bit about this rivalry here with the Bobcats. It seems like games in this building have a tendency to go sideways one way or the other. I can think of a 7-0 win we had here, and I can remember a couple times they've blown us out. It seems like games in this building, for whatever reason, tend to get crazy.
Well, it is. That was my message to the guys going into the game tonight, is that, this is a very difficult barn to play in, but it's a very rewarding one if you can come out with the 2 points. And, they're notorious for coming out hard in the first 10 minutes. And, we can't sit back and be complacent with what we accomplished last night. We need to come out hard and be on the offensive rather than on our heels.
All right, I'll let you go finish getting ready. Thanks for taking a minute to talk to us.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that's Toros head coach Marty Murray. And Brad, you and I talked about it a little bit before this one as well. Just the way games in this building tend to go, it's not unusual to see a lopsided score in either team's favor here.
No, we were talking last night and a little bit before the game tonight how it seems like the games that are played in Minot are usually 1-2 goal games, and the games down here have a tendency to be lopsided one way or the other, and we both talked about some we remember and it went in our favor and were a lot of fun, and some nights where we stood and it was a long night in this arena.
Well, and we talked about it during the post-game show last night too. It's really fun to win at home, but for whatever reason, it's even more fun to win down here.
Oh, I love coming down here. I mean, Bismarck's they're our biggest rival, and there's no secret to that. And it's my favorite place to win. And it's kind of funny, and a lot of the Toros fans feel the same way. You don't just check the Minot score when they're out of town on the road. You're also checking to see if Bismarck lost too. So it's a fun rivalry.
All right, that'll do it for the Farmers Union pregame show. We'll take a commercial break. Be back with the Drop the Puck after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Toro fans, I'm Eric Dahl. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
It's the most exciting month of the year at Ryan Buick GMC. It's Trucktober. Come in to find the new 2017 half-ton Sierra Cruze with discounts as much as $10,000 off MSRP. And we're not stopping there. Premium Buick Enclaves are getting the Trucktober treatment too, with discounts up to $10,000 off MSRP. Visit us for details or shop driveryan.com. Now is not the time to window shop. Now is the time to buy. It's Trucktober at Ryan Buick GMC, your dealership of choice.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Honda of Minot. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding expectations. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. So when it's time for you to vehicle shop, come on in to Ryan Honda of Minot, your 4-time President's Award winners.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool covers. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, and the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-010.
Hello and welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. Farmers Union pregame show out of the way. We're just about ready to drop the puck here in Bismarck. Sorry for the long commercial break. Some technical difficulties. That did longer than usual.
It was quite dark in here.
Oh, apparently we're doing the Canadian national anthem. All right.
Not too traditional. Usually the Canadian goes first and
yeah.
the American follows, but everything was a little bit out of whack there.
I can't say that I've seen that before. Came back from break, thought we were ready to drop the puck, and they decided to sing the Canadian national anthem. Not sure why. Two teams from the United States. I think there's more Canadians in the Minot organization than there are in Bismarck, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take a look at this.
We're ready to have hockey here. So let's take a look at the starting goalies real quick, Ken. In net for the visiting Toros tonight, Jack Roble, he's 2-2-0, .917 save percentage, 2.36 goals against average. In net for Bismarck again tonight is Ryan Hewlin, 5-3-1, .929 save percentage, 2.10 goals against average.
The Bobcats will be wearing their home white sweaters, white socks, gold and black trim, to go with white helmets, black gloves, and pants for the Toros. It's the traveling Cardinal red sweaters, red socks, Cardinal red buckets and gloves, black breezers with the cream trim for the Toros. We are finally ready to drop the puck here in Bismarck. Maybe. Here we go. Puck is dropped, Bobcats control, and we are underway. Puck ahead on the near side, and that will go for icing.
And that is fitting, Ken, with the way the introductions and everything went, that we would have a stoppage just 11 seconds in. We'll face off to the glove, or stickhand side of Hewlin.
We are interactive here on the Toros Network, whether you're tuning in on 1390 KRRZ or HockeyTV.com or the Listen Live tab on MinotaurosHockey.com. Several fans already checking in. We'll get to them at the next stoppage. Bobcats control off the draw again. Kept to the point by Earn, though. Shot on, save made, rebound controlled by Resigi and the Cats. He'll use the glass to get that out to neutral ice, but the Toros take back over there. Sawchuk ahead for Lovin. Lovin plays back to Earn. Earn right back to Lovin. Lovin trying to split the D as he gains the zone, working 1-on-3. He'll just chip it deep. Lovin pins a man on the glass. Muha finds it in the far corner. Muha working along the wall. looking for help. He finds it. A pass back to the point is intercepted, however, and the Cats will look to counter. Near side, carried ahead by Mahan into the zone. Mahan looks into the middle. Bouncing puck, and it's cleaned up nicely by Connor McGinnis, alertly on the backside. Blockers save for Roble on the follow-up try, and now McGinnis gets pushed into the net by a Bobcat player. That was Grant Johnson.
Coach Murray's upset here. What's going to happen here is they won't be allowed to change, and there'll be a face-off.
But it was Johnson who pushed the Toro player into the net.
In the Toro zone, and that's what Coach Murray is upset about, is that Johnson ran, I believe it was Connor McGinnis, into the goalpost, creating the net to go off. But I don't think Coach Murray will get his way here, and will face off to the glove hand side of Roble.
Draw to the glove hand side of Roble. Several Toro fans already checking in.
Hopefully we sound better tonight and everything it comes through better. We apologize for the problems last night.
Ray Roble, the Mock family, the clan at Fort Hyatt. Beth Mayer, the Meckleys in the Lakefields, as there's a shot on a centering feed by Stasio, and the Bobcats take a 1-0 lead. And that was a direct result
of the face-off in which Coach Murray was upset, and he's letting them have it right now. He's letting them have it right now. And what happened there was the puck made its way down low, and Grant Johnson found it and got that nice centering pass out front to Stocko, and he buried it 5-hole on Roble.
And again, that's what has Marty Murray upset is now Enns takes
Sheehan gets taken out by Enns, and I'm sure there'll be no call on that also.
And what has the Toros bench so upset is that draw only stays in the zone because of
the pushing of McGinnis, who would knock the net off.
Played ahead. That's into the zone. Johnson takes a chop at Dahl. Sheehan manages to muscle that out to neutral ice. So we're a minute and a half into, the Toros already trail. Digging in behind the net. Sheehan banks back to the point. Dahl shot through traffic. Blocked off into the far corner. Sheehan got dumped down, went sliding on his backside, couldn't play the puck. Enns ahead to the far side. Millen gains the line. Millen working on Dahl. Forced in behind. It'll roll around to the near side. They give chase to the near. Haar plays back to the point. D2D. Bradenbach across the far side. Shot that goes high and wide. Bradenbach can't keep that one at the line. He'll have to retreat all the way back below the goal line in his own zone. Hopefully we have video on Hockey TV. Far side, Belisle chips ahead. Touched ahead, not out. Now Belisle kicks to the stick. He'll carry over the red and chip over the blue, giving chase into the near corner is Lund, but it's played by the Bobcats first, and they'll hold there. Long shot, or pass, I should say, chipped out of midair by Green. He chips it into the corner. The Bobcats take back over. Nolan Sawchuk cheats down the wall to take that away. Chips it down low. Toros to it first. Up top, Lund. Lund fans on the shot. Keeps possession, plays back to Sawchuk. Thought about it, then plays down to Lund at the hash marks in front. One-time try by Belisle is kicked away by Ullin. Back in behind the Bobcat net. Bradenbach's on it first. Toros getting a change while the Bobcats hold behind their own net.
Gansky, Pitola, and Kangas come out for the Toros.
Bobcats finally start up ice. Bradenbach gets touched into the zone. Roble out of his net to play it, and he'll rip one down the ice for an icing and a whistle. 16:36 left to play in period number one. Got some more Toro fans checking in. The Koopman family looking for the Toros to get the sweep. Joanne and Darlene Sawchuk from Winnipeg as well. 16:36 to play in period number one. Defensive zone draw off that icing. Hopefully this defensive zone draw goes better than the last one for the Toros. Pitola wins it back, taken away. They were trying to set up that same play. They had a man going to the slot. Bobcats take this away in neutral ice. It's Giorgio. Ahead along the near side wall. Taken away by Kangas. Kangas gets put down hard by Borman, and that'll draw a call. Toros will go to the power play. 16:14 to play in period number one.
Taking a look at the power plays, Ken, Toros power play 20.5 on the year, 14th in the league. And the Bismarck penalty kill is 84.4, 7th in the North American League.
So the Toros to the power play. They call it a rough. To be honest with you, I thought it was a good job finishing his check.
Last night the Toros were 0 for 2 on the power play.
You know, it was a hard hit along the wall. But
yeah,
I didn't think it was a particularly bad hit. He hit him when he had the puck, and he put him down hard. We'll take the power play. But now a shorthanded chance. Mahan walks in, shot, and that one gets through.
That's frustrating when they get a shorthanded one and on a rush with Mahan, and that one beats Robo 5-hole. And
it's just 7 seconds into the power play.
It's important now that the Toros can regroup and take advantage of a power play that they still have, a minute 45 to go on.
Sawchuk will carry up, gives off Earn. Back to the middle, Sawchuk. Far side, Toros gain the line. It's Lovin. Gets help from Sawchuk. Sawchuk walks in. Wires, save made. No rebound given by Ullin. Got the Lawrence family checking in. Not as many listeners back home in Minot tonight, as a good number made the trip down.
Yeah, real good crowd here from Minot tonight.
Most of Section 2 is fans from the Magic City as the Bobcats send this one all the way down. Roble out of his net. He'll stop this. He leaves for Sawchuk. I almost feel, even though it's very early in this one, that this is a power play. You want to get one on.
Oh, it's frustrating giving up a shorthanded goal.
And also just take some of the life out of this building.
Especially this early in the game.
This is Earn. Delays, then leaves off. Lovin drops below the goal line. Put in front. They hack at it. And it pops up and out of play. It was Dahlemer in the slot, but that pass never got too cleanly. 59 seconds left on the power play. 15-12 to play in period number 1. Toros trail by a pair already. Draw to the left of Ullin. Controlled by the Cats, kicked down into the corner. Pavel, Lund, and Grounds in front of Gansky and Enns. But Enns couldn't hold that, and the Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. 45 seconds left on the power play. Gansky tries the far side, and Pavel carries over the red and the blue. Now works around a defender. Walking in is Pavel. Carries around the world. Plays up top of the point. Gansky walks to the middle. And leaves off far side. Enns comes back across Lund. Lund back up top. Gansky doesn't have a lane. Plays off for Enns. Enns far side hash marks. Backpedals to the blue line. Enns walks the middle. Shot through traffic. Doesn't get through. Poked back to the point in Gansky. Gansky comes across for Enns. Enns walks in. Wires. That one's blocked off by traffic, and Enns will have to get it. Good job to keep it at the line, and then plays back to Gansky. Gansky looks across for Lund. Lund shot from the top of the near circle is held onto by Ullin for a whistle. Just 4 seconds left on the power play for the Toros. 2-0 the score in favor of the Cats. 14-18 to play in period number 1.
Pretty good sustained, control of the zone there on the power play for the Toros, and a few good looks from the point, but Ullin was able to see the shot.
He's done a nice job, has Ullin, of not giving rebounds. Apparently we've lost video. We've lost video on Hockey TV. As the Toros dig at the side of the net, Ullin's able to hold on. It didn't go.
Come on.
Pushing and shoving afterwards. Bobcats not appreciative of the extra wax. Here's
where the officials need to step in and make some calls. or otherwise this is going to get out of hand, because this is the same thing that happened last night, is that in the scrums after the whistles there was no calls, and that's just opening up a can of worms.
And historically, Brad, those have been the games that favor the Bobcats in this series, is when emotions get high and stuff starts getting silly. It seems like those are the games that the Bobcats have dominated.
Yes.
Historically. And that when the Toros stay under control emotionally, they've been able to get victories. At least the last few years since the Toros have become a better team.
4 years ago, I would have probably disagreed and said it was the other way, actually.
Yeah.
But now I completely agree.
Well, in general, I think you start turning it into a special teams fest, and it favors the team that's the better hockey team.
Yes.
And it's a way to even up the skill. When you start getting guys thinking about taking runs at players instead of making hockey plays. This is Enns gaining the line, looks into the middle. Belisle had 2 Bobcats draped on him, and the Toros will regroup in neutral ice. Kimball ahead for Gansky. Gansky will just chip it deep as the Toros are mid-change. Pitola, fresh on that change, will give pursuit. Side of the net, Gansky couldn't tuck it home. He does still control, however. Gansky chips down low. Dahl down from the point, delivers a big hit, but the puck is down the ice for an icing.
Now, if I was Bismarck, I would argue that, because Dahl could have played that puck, but it chose to go make the check instead of playing the puck.
If he makes that play at the blue line, I think Bismarck probably gets that call, but because he made the play all the way below the goal line.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 showing on the game clock, 12:34. As the Toros control off the draw, Kimball turns it over, and the Bobcats will go the other way. Mahan has Kimball on him. Bouncing puck. Bobcat fans want a penalty. They're not going to get one. Centering feed to no one. And the puck goes all the way down into the Bismarck end. That allows the Toros to get a change. That's just an unfortunate play by Kimball at the Bobcat blue line that led to that rush. Roble tips that for Sawchuk. Sawchuk eludes Haar, makes him look silly, and then starts up ice. Pass was off the mark, however, for Pitola. The Bobcats control. Kangas trying to take it away, but the Bobcats regain. Flicked ahead to the far side, and Millen. Sawchuk breaks it up at the blue line, but the Bobcats find it. Back on the attack, Murrin plays into the middle. That hit a leg and bounced up high, just up over the crossbar. Bradenbach from the point. He'll just roll it deep for Cooper Haar. Haar looks into the middle. Shot coming. Save made by Roble, and he holds on to the rebound. 11:33 to play in period number 1. Shots on goal, even 5 aside. Unfortunately for the Toros, 2 have gone in. For the Cats, none for the Toros. Draw to the left of Roble. This is Enns. Enns drops back for McGinnis. McGinnis ahead. His pass was off the mark for Muha. Toros work hard and take it back and then come across the near side in Dahlimer. Dahlimer with time and space gains the line on the near side. Plays into the middle for Muha. Good stick check from behind there by Alex Pollock. Otherwise, Miro has his 8th of the season. Back to the point. Enns carries into the zone. Looking to turn the corner. He centers from an awkward angle. It never got through. Mukhas playing without a stick. Loven takes that puck back, trying to walk out of the corner. He gets stood up, and the Cats will try to counterattack. Long toss across. Missed Borman on the first try. He's able to tip it into the zone after gaining the carom off the wall. They dig in behind the Toro net. Bank to the near side. Marty plays down the wall. Altunian can't stop. Now he finds it. Altunian works it back to the front. It's picked off by Enns. Colby has his pocket picked. Centering feed broken up by McGinnis. He touches it into the corner. Marty finds it first, however. Shot from a tough angle. Save made on a redirect by Roble. He couldn't cover, though. And the Bobcats still control. Played down low. Loven lost the handle. Gregorio takes it away. Plays in front. A good stick by Colby Enns. Denies the scoring opportunity. It's glassing out for the Toros. They'll say no icing. So out of his net to play is Ullin. Guides it out to open ice, and it's dumped down into the Toro zone. Roble had thoughts of playing. Instead, Dahl and Altunian cancel. Digging it out is Pavel, but he turns it over, far circle. Nice move through one. Now Enns looking to get it to the front, hacked at, and the Toros end up coming out with it. Far side, they tie up. Grounds got taken into the wall awkwardly. And what do we got? A penalty coming.
Sheehan's going for slashing as he slashed the stick out of Enns' hand.
So the Toros will be shorthanded.
Bobcats power play, just 11.1% on the year. 22nd, dead last in the North American Hockey League. And the Toros penalty kill is 75.6, 14th in the league.
Sawchuk blocked that shot out front, played back up top. Bradenbach, shot save made through traffic. The rebound touched ahead. Green sends it 200 feet and then eludes a hit from Resigi, who was coming from his blind side. Bobcats control. Into the zone. Pollock. Shot save made. Rebound given to the near side. Lund. Good one-handed play. Keeps it moving along the wall. Takes a hit to clear it. Toros have a 2-on-1 short-handed. Belisle has Enns with him, and then they miscommunicate and don't even get a play below the top of the circles. They were 2-on-1 at the blue line. 8:39 left to play here in period number 1. Toros shorthanded for the next minute 5, we hope. Cats start up ice. They gain the red line and dump it down into the near side corner. Glass and right back out.
Should be a high sticking. The faceoff will go down into the Bobcat zone. As I believe it was Murren played that with a high stick.
Draw to the left of Ullin. Pavel on it for the Toros, but it's won back by Murren. This one will ride the kick plate around to the far side. Played into the middle, and the Toros clear it all the way down. It's off the stick of Kimball. Played across. Bobcats start up ice, far side. Murren chips it deep. It ends up hitting someone on the Toro bench for a whistle.
Faceoff will come out in the neutral zone. 15 seconds to go left on the Bobcats power play. Shot stand, Bismarck 8-5 with 7:46 to go.
They were 5-5 at the start of the power play, so the 3 shots so far as this is dumped down. Far side. Bobcats control. Borman near point, walks to the top of the circle, shot gloved and held by Roble.
And that'll do it for the power play, and we go back 5-on-5.
Jamie Hyatt chips in, hey, I wouldn't want to watch Bobcat hockey either, but can you fix the camera feed?
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Oh. Draw to the right of Roble. They are working on it.
If we had control, we would definitely...
This is controlled by the Toros. Sawchuk. Glass and out as the Toros are now full strength. Long toss ahead. Sent into the Toro zone. Moved to the near side, half wall. Played down into the near corner. Sawchuk guides around to the far side and Earns quickly ahead for Kangas. Kangas across finds Gansky. Gansky has all kinds of space. Tries to fire a pass back door. It's blocked off. A loose puck found by Millen on the far side. Played ahead. Good work by Pitola. Forces the Bobcats back. Millen again. This time he makes a move around Muha. Then gets stood up by McGinnis, and the puck is kicked out to neutral ice. Another big hit by McGinnis. McGinnis just absolutely rocked
Grant Johnson.
Now it's ahead, far side. Muha can't get that. Kicked ahead, Grant Johnson. This time he gets by McGinnis, walks in on ends. Shot up and over the crossbar. Nice move by Johnson. Far point. Shot partially blocked by Muha. He did it with an open hand, and now his shot on, save made. Rebound carried in behind. Muha still shaking that hand. Carried ahead. 3-on-2 as the Toros hit the line. It's Dahlemer. Dahlemer's pass is blocked. They continue to work along the near side wall, and it's out to neutral ice. And what do we got now? It's played with a high stick. And the draw comes back into the Toro zone. Fans watching on HockeyTV.com, the Bismarck staff is working to fix the video. Unlike the Mesa Arena where the press box is at center ice, the press box here in the corner, so they have to feed the camera line from center ice all the way down to the press box. It would seem, based on what they're working on, that right now is the problem. Near side. Mahan working down low against Dahl. Dahl works on him against the wall, but Mahan comes out and plays back to the point. D to D. Far side. Shot tipped wide. Rebound to the near side. Mahan again. He spins down low for Murrin. Lovin takes that away from him. Lovin has his pocket picked by Murrin. Murrin takes it back. He's forced in behind by Dahl. Carries around to the near side. Murrin keeping it away from Dahl. Resigi steps in and helps out. They play it back to the point, and Borman gives right back to Murrin, who spins it down low. Har around behind, leaves for Resigi. Resigi working in behind, tries to lift it. The net's off, and finally the whistle goes.
Should go outside the zone here.
Marty Murray not happy with something that's going on.
Well, it's the same thing though. The faceoff should go outside of the zone because they created the play that knocked the net off. And that's exactly what goal number 1 was scored upon.
Not sure. The net shouldn't be coming off this easily. It looks like they have the NHL-style marsh pegs. Yeah.
Oh,
Draw one back by the Cats. The other problem is the Toros weren't allowed to change. Shot hits a leg in front. Dahl comes across for Dahlemer. Dahlemer over the red line, chips it deep. Carried ahead by the Bobcats. Red line, Har plays back to his own blue. Borman comes back across for Vesio. Vesio tries ahead for Har. Toros take it away in neutral ice. Lund plays back to Sawchuk. Sawchuk just inside his own blue line, comes across to Ern, and Ern starts up the ice, hits the red line, and dumps one on net. Belisle chips it deep in behind for Lund. Lund trying to go back to Belisle, but it's cut off by Vesio, and Vesio plays to the near side half wall. Ern pinches down and frees that up. Lund trying to make that green, 27, not 17. He played it ahead. Belisle tries to move it back to the point. Sawchuk pokes at it, and it's cleared out to neutral ice. Toros still control, however. It's Belisle. Belisle comes across. Ern gains the line cleanly. Ern lost the handle, then poked it down the wall. Bobcats take it away, however. They start up ice and grounds. Got beat by Millen. Millen now cutting to the middle. Shot, that goes wide. It comes back in front, and holy cow, did Roble make a save getting back. Oh, my. Puck came hard off the end wall right in front for a Bobcat.
Oh, that's scary when that comes off that quick.
Joe Louis Arena-style boards behind the net. Did it come
off that quick, or boy.
McGinnis working at the red line, chips it deep. Dumped into the Toro zone. We believe you have video back on Hockey TV. If someone from the Toro Twitter party could let me know, that'd be great. This one's dumped into the Toro bench. 2:44 left to go in period number 1. Toros trail by a pair. Shots on goal 11-6. Draw is in the neutral zone right in front of the Toro bench.
They're working on the net now.
Mike,
that peg should be going in further than what it is. It's only going in a quarter of the way of what it should.
Yeah, the Mesa Arena ice crew's usually out there with the turkey basters and the hot water bottles.
You got to get that dug out.
And they drill it out before the game. We've been here since 5 o'clock. I didn't see them doing any of that work here. If I had to guess, I'd say that is our problem. Bobcats getting the line on the far side. Stasio, he has the first goal of the night. He carries around behind. He's pinned to the glass there by Pitola. Far side, Kangas. Kangas hits the brakes in front of the Toro bench and then plays across to Pitola. Nice play. Creates a 3-on-2 for the Toros. Ends. Shot save made. Rebound loose. No one there for the Toros. And it's played out to neutral ice. Kimball. From the circles in his own zone, Kimball plays out to neutral ice. Gansky touched it. And it goes for icing.
The Bobcats just snuck 3 guys out.
Well, it was a Toro icing.
Okay, yep. I'm sorry.
Marty Murray not happy with the officials tonight. I'm told we do, in fact, have video.
Good.
Apologies. Again. This one not on us. The audio issues yesterday were on us. But the video tonight, that is a Bobcat responsibility. 101 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Toros trail by a pair as this is played ahead. Murrin into the zone. Poke free from him. Resegi can't find it. The Bobcats will control in neutral. Vesio to Borman. Borman dumps it into the near side corner. Roble out of his net to stop. Flicks along the far side wall. They tie up there. Bobcats find it. Hammer's shot that's blocked by Kimball. Borman down the wall. Far side, Mahan gives chase. He and Muha come together. Miro digging against a pair of Bobcats. Kimball lurking on the outside of the scrum, as is Loven. Kimball steps in, and now it's 2-on-2 they dig. Dug out by Loven. We hit the final minute of play here in period number 1. Dahlimer chips it into the zone in the far corner. They dig. Vesio gets help by Pollock. Played ahead, kept by Earn. That's a hand pass.
You can't catch it and set it right on your teammate's stick for him as he skates by.
Which will bring the draw out to neutral ice. Draw controlled by the Cats as Pollock beats Green. D to D. Pass ahead for Haar. He'll dump it in just over the line, and the Bobcats punch it deep. Lincoln Earn heard footsteps and fanned on it. Now they dig along the near side wall. Earn falls on it. Bobcats dig it out. Millen. He couldn't dangle through. Green finds it. Green. Soft chip ahead for Lund, who touches it into the zone. Lund trying to turn the corner. Tries a shot that goes wide. 7 seconds left in the period. They dig on that far wall. And the horn sounds to end it. We'll take a break here on the Toros Network. Be back with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
It's Truck Month at Ryan Nissan. Take on today in a new Nissan Titan.
Others may have a truck month, but nobody has a truck like Titan.
With amazing towing capability and America's best truck warranty, there's a reason why Titan is the truck of the year.
Drive home this powerhouse today. Lease for as little as $349 a month. That's $349 a month for 36 months with approved credit and $2,000 due at signing. See dealer for details or shop RyanNissan.com.
Join the Nissan truck family. Come in for Truck Month at Ryan Nissan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Success doesn't happen overnight. It's about progress, about getting better every day. Work, improve, pay attention to detail, focus on what's important, deliver. There are show horses and there are work horses. Choose to work, the rest will come. This is Carson Wentz. My friends at Ryan get it. Their goal is simple. Work hard, do more, be your best. They definitely earned my business. If you're looking for a new or used car or truck, visit my friends at Ryan Buick GMC.
Welcome back inside the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Toros trail the Bobcats by a score of 2-0. We'll recap the scoring quickly for you as assistant coach Shane Wagner makes his way over. At 1:14 of the first, it was Adam Stasio from Grant Johnson. That made it 1-0, and then Mahan unassisted at 3:54 of the first. Made it 2-0.
It felt like 3 periods, Ken.
Made it 2-0, and that one came short-handed. Joining us now is Shane Wagner, Toros assistant coach. Shane, welcome in.
Thanks for having me.
The first period didn't get off to the start you guys wanted. Bench seemed pretty hot just before that first goal where the Bobcat players shoved Connor McGinnis into the net. I believe it was Grant Johnson shoved Connor McGinnis into the net. That knocked it off. You guys weren't allowed to change. Is that what you guys argued?
Yeah, pretty much. The net comes off. If it comes off because of us, no change. But Connor had no real chance to not get out of the way and gets pushed in. Net comes off. Forces a no change, and we keep a tired first line out there.
And then on the second one, the shorthanded one, what did you guys see there? Just a misplay at the blue line?
Just a misplay. The guy took a good shot. I think he caught Roble off guard just a little bit. And, it's just one of those fluky ones that will go in. So.
Now, we talked a little bit when you were first hired. This is your first game as a coach here at the VFW, but not your first trip here as a visitor.
No, it's been 16 years since I've been back here. So.
I believe you said you played your first junior game.
First junior game was here.
Was in this building.
Yeah.
What do you remember from that night?
Oh man, I remember the fans pretty much. Just kind of the noise, the attitude of the arena, and just tough place to play. But it's fun. So I miss playing it. And I think our guys, as soon as they get used to it, will be up for the challenge.
What shots on goal 11-7, but they were helped out by having a couple of power plays in that period. From a coaching standpoint, what would you guys like to see go differently over the final 40 here?
One, I think we got to tighten up on our D zone there. We know that they're pretty good in the corner and getting the puck to the front of the net. Our D's got to do a little better job in containing. I think on the forecheck, we're still a little lax getting that second guy in there. And then basically when they dump it in, we got to get it up and get it out right away.
Injuries have ravaged this team early in the season. One of the results of that is defenseman, one of your guys, Noah Gansky, is playing up front tonight. How's he look from a coaching standpoint playing forward?
Not bad. He has a couple times he gets a little hesitation, but, I think he played forward for 2 of his years of high school hockey before moving back to D. The guy's got a heavy set of skill there, and he can create a lot of things. It's kind of nice when you come from playing defense, go to forward, you kind of just go to town, do what you can.
Having a player like Noah Gansky who can play that forward role and a defensive role later in the season can definitely be a benefit. Is that something that the coaching staff likes to have in their back pocket, where a guy can play both positions?
Oh, definitely. You got a swing guy like that when you can only have so many players, and right now we got 4 guys injured. It's perfect to have in there a defenseman that can be as offensively talented as some of our other offensemen. So.
All right, well, we'll let you go get ready for period number 2. Thanks for coming up and killing a few minutes with us.
All right, thanks a lot.
Once again, that's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. And Brad, Noah, I didn't know that about him, that he played 2 years of forward in high school, and now that he says that, it explains why he's looked so comfortable moving up.
Yeah, I thought he looked really good last night, and I actually liked his physicality that he brought up front, and won a few battles last night, key battles in the corner, and created some chances. So I thought he looked really good last night. As far as this period goes, I don't know. I felt like the Toros didn't have a lot of one-on-one battles that we won, and I think that resulted in more scoring chances for the Bobcats and not a lot of scoring chances for the Toros.
No, and something else, the handful of scoring chances the Toros did have went one and done, as Ullin, I thought, has done a very good job of not allowing rebounds.
No, he's held the rebounds very, very well tonight, and I would say in our first 2 meetings he did too, but tonight he's done a real good job. But we've helped him out in that category by having most of our shots come from that perimeter, where it is a little bit easier to have the time to contain those or direct them out of the slot area.
All right, we'll take a break here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town board. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on the Minotauros Network, 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
It's Truck Month over here at Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz.
If you're looking for a great deal on a new Silverado,
visit my friends at Ryan Chevrolet. I can always count on them to help me out. The selection of vehicles is fantastic, and they're always competitively priced. That's why I enjoy visiting my friends at Ryan Chevrolet.
Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. You can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332. And tell him Scott sent you.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips, and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at FirehouseSubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. I love coming home to North Dakota, to familiar people and places. Here, I can count on lively conversation, a few laughs, and some genuine values. and that's why I enjoy visiting my friends at Ryan Family Dealerships. You won't meet a friendlier bunch of people, and I can always count on them to help me out. Take tires, for example. Every tire they sell is just $5 over cost. Can you believe it? $5 over cost. So if you're like me and want real deals from a familiar place, visit my friends at Ryan Family Dealerships.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
Oh, welcome back inside the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. I've got Brad Burwood alongside. And Brad, time to take a spin around the rest of the hockey world. As we look first at the rest of the North American League. Took a shootout, but the Northeast Generals topped the New Jersey Titans by a score of 4-3. Springfield leading Topeka 4-2 midway through the third. Midway through the second, Janesville and Cooley are scoreless. Amarillo a 1-0 lead on Corpus Christi. That one is early in period number 2. Start of the second, Austin and Brookings are even at aces. Start of the second in Aberdeen, the Wilderness lead the Wings 1-0. And Lone Star a 2-0 lead on Odessa. They're about to hit the first break. And then not yet underway out in Alaska. It's Shreveport, the Mudbugs taking on the Ice Dogs. And the Magicians at the Kenai River Brown Bears. Looking at the USHL board. Dubuque over the Central Illinois Flying Aces, who thought the Bloomington Thunder apparently wasn't a long enough name. So they rebranded this summer. 6-3 the score there. Cedar Rapids a 4-3 lead on Team USA, the National Team Development Program, late in the second in Michigan. Youngstown trailing Muskegon 3-0 middle of the second. Middle of the first, Fargo with a 2-0 lead on Des Moines. Sioux Falls a 1-0 lead on Green Bay. That one middle first. Middle first in Lincoln, where the Stars lead the defending champion Chicago Steel 1-0. Tri-City a 1-0 lead on Sioux City. And Waterloo up 1-0 on Madison. I'll let you take us through the college board, Brad.
Taking a look at some of the games relevant to the North Dakota team. St. Louis is up on Wisconsin, 2-1, just starting in the second period. Providence up on BU midway through the third, 3-0. Minnesota Gophers up on Clarkson, 2-1, with 15 to go in the second. Scanning on down, I'm looking for other Toros alumni. UMass and Northeastern tied 3-3 midway through the third. Miami of Ohio up 5-1 on UConn. That one has 13 minutes to go in that matchup.
Let's take a look quick, see if Christian Mose found his way onto the score sheet there. not seeing Christian in the lineup tonight as he recovers from his knee injury that kept him out of his freshman season.
Michigan State up on Lake State 5-0, 7 minutes to go in the third. And North Dakota tonight in Colorado College suffered a loss last night, but looked to get back at the winning ways here later tonight.
One other game with a couple of former Toros, James Ledukes and Alaska Fairbanks. They're even with Eric Dopp and Bowling Green, 2-2 the score there. Doesn't look like Dopp's in net, and
no player really listings for Alaska
Fairbanks.
They got one guy in the lineup tonight, Ken.
That, that 2-2 score is not bad if he's playing all by himself. As much resources as the NCAA dedicates to college football, it'd be nice if we could get
some hockey stats.
I mean, half of this scoreboard, you scroll down, UND taking on Colorado College, a couple of major programs, and they don't even have a live scoring update. That game.
You know what, though? I think it starts out in Colorado, though, so it's probably just dropping the puck right now.
It's
6:07 Eastern. What?
Eastern time. So it started, 5 o'clock our time, so that game should be over.
Yeah. No, we got nothing. Click down that Arizona State. They did beat they tied Colgate 1-1 today. A couple Toros playing for Arizona State.
And then a couple of Toros for Colgate as well.
Jeanson.
Snodgrass and Jeanson, and then it's Clifford and Johnny Walker.
Jeanson had 2 shots on net, no points.
I don't see. Snodgrass had three shots on goal, no points. Clifford for Arizona State, 2 shots on goal. And I'm not seeing Johnny Walker in the lineup for Arizona State. But, as I was saying, you could find Division III college football scores at with one click.
Yeah.
And here we've got Bemidji and Ferris State, Minnesota, Duluth, and Maine, Mankato and Michigan Tech. These are big college hockey programs, Division I programs.
And there's nothing.
There's nothing for games that started already. Last scoreboard to take a look at, the college board. LA and Boston. NHL.
We're having a tough struggle here, Ken. We're going through the longest intermission in North American Hockey League history here tonight.
Not quite as bad as when the Minnesota Wilderness do their jersey auctions during intermission.
Oh,
those are.
I feel like this is never-ending intermission.
They played 2 intermission games. One of them had no clock. It was who could hold their beer stein up the longest game, and that. They should have picked scrawnier guys. That would have finished the game a little quicker.
You could have done that in the bench.
Yeah.
You could have.
While the Zam was running. But anyways, we'll take a look at the NHL board. It's the Bruins and Kings. They're even at aces early in the third. Flyers lead the Leafs 4-2 early third. Also early third, it's the Canadiens of Montreal 4-2 over the Rangers. 3-1 the score in Tampa. The Ducks lead the Lightning 17:01 to play in period number 3. And of course, the page refreshes and times out on me. Here we go. Deuces, the Red Wings and Panthers, they're through 2. Early third, the Coyotes lead the Devils 3-1. Are the Coyotes still looking for their first win this season?
Yes, they are still looking for their first win.
I didn't check the scores last night to see if they...
I think they had last night off.
They had last night off.
But they are still looking for their first wins. They're 8-1 if I'm just going off memory there, but I believe that's where they were last night.
Blues over the Blue Jackets 1-0. That one's early second. Mid-second, Preds and Islanders are even at aces. The Blackhawks and Avalanche are scoreless in the game. That determines who buys the first round between Jamie Hyatt and I. And the Wild and Penguins, they're even at 1 aside with 5:15 to play. 15:15 to play in period number 2. We're going to take a commercial break so I can figure out what I'm doing. We'll be back with more Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
It's the 100th anniversary of Chevy trucks. Celebrate a century of dependability with a new Silverado from Ryan Chevrolet. Get more than you imagined for less than you thought possible on a new 2017 Silverado half-ton crew. After rebates, you'll save as much as $12,000 off MSRP. For details, shop driveryan.com. Dependability never gets old. Find new roads in a Silverado from Ryan Chevrolet.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
This is Carson Wentz. I know what it's like to be the new guy in town. You're excited for the chance to prove yourself, and when the opportunity arises, you need to impress. Every time. My friends at the all-new Ryan Nissan would love the chance to serve you. Being the newest dealership in Minot, Ryan Nissan is committed to making your first visit and every visit memorable. From sales to service and all the points in between, give the new guys a shot. Ryan Nissan, across from Walmart on South Broadway.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center. Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. As this intermission continues to drag on, which forces us to have to figure out what the heck to talk about. But Brad, the Toros got off to a bad start, but I thought they settled down all right the second half of that period. It's just this. Marty Murray talked about it during the pregame show. The Bobcats at home, they like to come out hard that first 10 minutes, and they jumped on us quick, got a 2-goal lead. But after that, I thought the Toros looked okay.
Yeah, that we definitely, gained our composure again and had a decent second half of the period. There was still just way too many one-on-one battles that we did not come out on top, and I'd like to see us pick up the intensity level and win those battles, because you're definitely not going to come back from a 2-0 deficit if you're not winning the one-on-one battles.
Now, as the Toros move forward, I think we've talked about it a few times, how young this team is. So many new faces compared to the last few years. A lot of turnover, more than we usually have, and as well the veterans who are here, with the exception of Alex Adams, who's out of the lineup with injury, and Talbot. The few veterans we do have, Nolan Sawchuk's the only guy who was a regular last year who's in the lineup. Austin Dollimer played, I think, about 48, 50 games last year, but some of these guys just don't know what it's like to play in this building. Now that they have that experience, hopefully they can get their feet under them after a very long intermission to regroup.
Yeah, that's always difficult when you sit in the locker room for 25 minutes, and you almost got to have warm-ups again here now, but hopefully they'll fight through that. But yeah, I was looking at the roster pregame tonight, and we had 2 forwards that were on the team last year and 2 defensemen that were on the team last year in the lineup. And you said really, and they weren't even full-time players. Were Colby Ems played a little bit before the high school season and then played
a little bit after
the high school season. One benefit we do have with Colby is he's spent many games in this rink in his high school career and youth hockey career, so he should have that. But
we're going to take our last break. It looks like they're going to come out of intermission a little early. So that'll do it for the Goosenegg Intermission Report. We'll be back with a drop of the puck on period number 2 after these messages here on the Toros Network.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. Whether it's after football in Philly or duck hunting in the Dakotas, when I'm in the mood to vehicle shop, the first place I go is DriveRyan.com. I can choose from hundreds of vehicles anytime, anywhere. From a family I know and trust, Ryan Family Dealerships. New or next to new, the selection of vehicles is fantastic and they're always competitively priced. So when it's time for you to vehicle shop, do what I do. Shop DriveRyan.com.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. We are getting ready to start period number 2 here on the Minotauros Network. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. Brad Burwood is alongside.
Quick update on the Fighting Hawks score. Thanks to Brian Bauman, fires it over at 1-1 midway through the second in Colorado.
Draw at center. Toros control, and we are underway at the start of period number 2. Toros now working right to left on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned into the Minotauros Network. That one pops up and out of play. Another quick whistle. Last period it took 11 seconds for a whistle. This one takes just 10.
Well, I feel like we're not even playing yet. We're out of sync here.
Toros control off the draw again and dump into the zone, but the Bobcats' Murren has them right back out. He lost the handle. It squirts back into Bobcat ice. They'll go D to D in their own zone. Borman plays it away from Lovin. Toros forecheck, frees it up. Borman's there. Lovin steps into him, but it's ahead for Murren. Murren speeds ahead along the far side wall. Carries over the red, chips over the blue, and looks to chase it down in the corner, but Sawchuck will sweep it along to the near side and never got to Mucha. Hit on the near side wall. They dig there about 180 feet away from us. Lovin and Sawchuck there for the Toros, I believe. They win the battle, play ahead, but not out. Shot from the point. Blocked away by Robel. Toros keep it moving in behind. Sawchuck can't stop that. He'll chase it around. He had time and space on the near side. Plays out to neutral ice. That apparently was short of center, and the Toros won't be able to change. So minute 7, a long shift for the Toros, and it's reminiscent of the start of period number 1 where the Toros weren't allowed to change and then had to take a defensive zone draw. That one was not deserved. This one on the icing was. Draw to the left of Robel. Cats control, quick shot, that goes wide. These end boards are very bouncy here now, Brad.
New boards and new glass here in Bismarck. Over the summer, they had a little remodel.
Lovin gets hit hard in behind by Van Sant. Not sure how that wasn't interference as the puck was nowhere near them. Anyways, Grant Johnson speeds into the zone, tries a shot. It's gobbled up for a whistle.
We'll face off to the stick hand side of Robel.
$18:29 to play in period number 2. Shots on goal now 13-7 in favor of the Cats, who lead 2-0. Toros almost getting doubled up on shots right now and trailing by a pair. Pass ahead on the near side. Grounds touches for Sheehan. Sheehan will chip and look to chase it down. Sheehan frees that puck up. Grounds tries to work it back to the front. It never got there. Far side ends. Stepping down was Colby-Enns to keep it. But the Bobcats still control. Pass ahead for Ty Enns. He goes tack to tape for the Cats and then plays ahead for Grant Johnson. Toros control at their own blue line, however. It's played up the far side. Pavel gains the line. Walks to the middle, gives to Grounds, who tries to finesse it through. Now he jams it out front. It goes all the way back to the point. McGinnis from the high slot. McGinnis looks to the side of the net for a tip. Backhand try. Goaltender's lost his stick. But the Bobcats control. Wrapped around to the near side. Kept to the point by McGinnis. Quick shot. Tip. That one bounces wide. A nifty tip there by Aaron Grounds. Meanwhile, it's out to neutral ice. Dahl on it. Gains the red line and sends it deep. Side of the net. It checks up. It never got through. I think the goaltender Ullin wanted to cover that. But it didn't get to the front of the net. They dig. Green tries to throw a shoulder. That went poorly, and now the Cats go the other way. It's Millen. Millen trying to turn the corner. Wrap it around does Millen, but it's shut down by Roble, and the puck's ahead along the near side, kept to the point by Vesio. Chips it in behind for Ty Enns. Front for Millen, a shot blocked
by Dahl.
By Dahl, who went down to a knee to take away the lane as Roble was committed to the far post. Now Dahl skates it ahead. Rips one across off the mark, but Lund should save icing. He does. Lund pushed hard off the puck on the near side by the Zamdor. Gets it back, though. Lund works around Pollock. Tries a shot. That one's blocked off. Such a hard-working player is Keenan Lund. This is Millen. Gains the line. Then falls down. Tipped away. 2-on-0 for the Toros. It's Pitola. Drops back across, and it hopped on Belisle. Fritz Belisle looking to come back across. Now he chips it down low. Pitola in front. Gansky touches it right back to him. Pitola trying to work himself free. Cannot. Sawchuk pinches down. Keeps it alive. Kangas is there as well. Kicks back to the point. Gansky kept it. Played it back for Pitola off the mark. He catches the carom off the wall and leaves for Kangas. Kangas in the near side. Zamdor blows a tire, and that'll allow Vesio to take over. Plays the far side. Kept at the blue line by Earn. Chipped it down low. Puck into the far circle. No one able to get a handle on it. Finally, it's chipped around to the near side. Sawchuk pinches down the wall. Toros defenseman getting aggressive, jumping into the play. Gansky kept it at the point. Tries a shot. That's blocked. It pops up high in the air. Ends up in behind. Pitola leaned on by Borman. Good sustained offensive pressure by the Toros' fourth line. Puck squirts to the near side. Sawchuk plays back to Gansky. Gansky with a long shot. Tip in front by Kangas. Follow-up try. That one blockered up off the glass. Sawchuk down the wall. The Toros seem to be playing with three defensemen with Gansky out there. They're literally playing with three defensemen, but all three were staying up by the blue line.
That was the longest sustained pressure the Toros have had of the night.
This is Lovin. Lovin working around, looking for the late man, but the pass was blocked by Murrin. Lovin still has it. His pass hits a leg, bounces to the front, and Kangas just couldn't find it. Now he throws it through. That missed everyone, and the Toros will regroup in neutral ice. But Colby-Enns tripped up as he gained the blue line, poked right back out. The good news, Bobcats unable to get these pucks deep into the Toro zone and unable to change. Now they should be able to as they finally punch one deep. Spun around to the near side. Jared Resigi on it. Vesio and Boardman, the defensemen who were trapped out there for so long, look absolutely gassed as they climb into the bench. Banked out to neutral ice. Enns got a stick on it. Couldn't control for the Toros. Connor McGinnis does. He comes back across for Colby. Colby right back to McGinnis. Glass and out, but it never got through to the intended Muha. Lovin steps in, plays the body. Muha trying to drag it along the wall, punches it deep. Lovin tied up with Van Sant. Muha finds it. He's pinned to the Zamdor. Puck squirts free. Dahlemer up top. The pass was not quite where it needed to be for Colby-Enns. Pass ahead for the Bobcats. Resigi just dumps it over the blue line. Bobcats looking to change. Toros will start up ice. Pass ahead. Muha has a man in offside. He never played. He looked like he left the puck laying there, but they blew the whistle.
I'm not sure why Dahlemer went in that early, but he was 15 feet offsides. He may have been expecting a dump in, but
13:35 to go here in period number 2. Toros still trail by a pair, but they've tightened up the shot battle. They've taken the last 4 shots of the game It's now 13-11 that the Bobcats are out shooting the Toros. Pavel forces the puck into the zone right off the draw. Now he's looking to work it deep, but the Bobcats take it away. Chip up along the near side wall. Grant Johnson ahead for Ty Enns. Enns feeds it back to Johnson. His shot's blocked. Good work on the back check by Pavel. Puck kicked free. Sheehan carries over the red and the blue. Grounds apparently did not drag the back leg. He had the right posture, just couldn't keep that back toe down. 13-13 left to go in period number 2. Still 2-0 Cats.
Feel like a little bit more jump in the step of the Toros here in the second period.
Grant Johnson and Andre Pavel to take the draw. Just outside the Bobcat zone. Sheehan and Enns, Stasio and Grounds all being told they're encroaching too much. Finally, they're going to toss Grant Johnson for the behavior of his wingers. Ty Enns will step in to take the draw against Pavel. Pavel wins it back. Sheehan touches back to the Toros D. Right back to Pavel in the middle. Leaves off to the near side and Grounds. Grounds from a tough angle goes wide. Kimball pinches to keep it, but the Cats will go the other way. Johnson, he has Stasio with him, leaves it there. Stasio delays, looking to go back, and it's broken up in front by Pavel. Good defense by the centerman. Johnson looks it to the far side. Reinbach's shot goes wide. It'll ring around to the near side. Down low, Enns throws it back in front. It's broken up. Grounds plays the body, and the Toros gather. They'll look to go the other way. Pavel gains the line, then leaves off. Shot save made. Pavel, rebound, it's in! Andre Pavel, and the Toros finally on the board.
Boy, just a good play at the end of a long shift. I was just thinking to myself, boy, this is the time maybe you dump it in and go off, and Pavel and Sheehan were able to capitalize on it and get that rebound, and Pavel buries it upstairs on Ulan. Good play for that line. They deserve that. They had been working very hard and has had a very good period.
That also the Toros' 13th shot of the game,
which evens up the
shot totals. Toros control off the draw. And really, the Toros have controlled much of the play this period. Good to see them break through, and now delayed offside as the Bobcats mill and continue to pursue. The whistle went. 12-16 left to play in period number 2. Important to follow that one up with another one as the Bobcats win the draw back, but it splits their D. They'll have to chase it down. Keenan Lund coming hard after it. He's in Borman's hip pocket, played ahead along the near side. Green walled off. Borman walled off by Green. Toros take it away, dump it into the zone. Vesio's on it. Lund pressuring him, glassing out for the Cats. Glove down to the stick by Pollock. Pollock gains the line on the near side. Pollock plays it into the middle. Turnaround try. That's off the mark. Backdoor pass. Shot. What a save by Robel. He got across and got the glove hand up high. Now alone in front. Diving poke check by Robel.
Oh, he had to do that, and that was beautiful, but our defenseman coughed it up right to a guy in the slot.
Toros running around a bit in their own zone has led to a couple of good chances, but Jack Robel battling hard has kept him out of the net. Down the wall. Left in front. Sawchuk can't find that. This one played down low. Murrin. Green steps into him. Played back to the point. Vesio delays. Chops down the wall. Earn just dumped a man in front. Now a shot. Goal light came on, but it never went in. Robel with another. Are you kidding me? Type save. Toros chip this one deep. Lund chases after. He gets pushed off the puck by Van Sant.
Oh, that's a couple turnovers there you can't afford to have, and a couple of golden chances that Robel made 10 bell saves on.
Toros controlling their own zone. Gansky. That looked like such a sure thing that the goal judge turned the light on, but Robel got there with the leg. Now in behind the net. Pitola up top. Shot save made. Rebound kick to the near side wall. Altunian sends one up high. Pitola finds it. Pitola delays. Now we'll just dump it deep. To the far side, O'Connor. O'Connor spins away from pressure. Van Sant. Pressured by Gansky, thrown around to the near side. Altunen, he heard footsteps, hit the brakes, and then plays ahead. Dumped down deep into the Toro zone. Awkward looking play. That had to have been too many.
Holy cow, looked like there were 7 guys out there for the Bobcats.
Toros take it away. Play ahead. Dumped in deep. Muha. Working out of the corner. That one's off the mark. He was looking for Loven, who was coming fresh on a change. Kept at the point for a minute by Kimball, then kicked back out. O'Connor chops into the Toro zone. It somehow got through Kimball. He'll have to retreat and retrieve. Toros start up ice. We're more than halfway home. 9:35 to play in the middle period. Loven attacking on the far side wall. Lost the handle. Dahlimer finds it. Dahlimer hits the brakes. Looks to play it back to the point, and Kimball. Kimball shot through traffic. Ooh. Blocked up high. And then carried into the far corner. Kicks free. Resegi looks into the middle. Loven was all over the intended target, but the puck kicks free. Resegi found it. Does well to keep it away. Looks up top. Vesio back down. Shot that goes wide. Grant Johnson trying to play down the wall. And this one cleared all the way down into the Bobcat zone. Ahead, touched in by Stasio. Thrown back out to neutral ice. And this will roll. They'll wave off icing. That'll force the Bobcats to play. Van Sant tries the far side, and it's back towards the Toro blue line. They'll wave off icing on this. Everyone has to play. Banked ahead, ends, plays back to the point. Good stick by Grounds. Grounds looking to attack 2-on-1. Van Sant. Pavel's driving the net. Grounds shot, save made, rebound. And the Toros dig at it. And now we've got some pushing and shoving. Grounds. And who's he going with?
Van Sant.
Van Sant.
Both guys have cages.
And we'll see what comes out of this. Will they call any penalties?
No, they have to take both of them.
Grounds and Van Sant will go.
Sure why Sotheby's upset here, because both guys are hitting each other. It's 1-for-1 there, and we play on.
So we'll have a delay here.
Just drop the puck. Why do we have to explain everything every time? At least he didn't go to the bench. I'll give him credit on that. He just
and doesn't matter what the explanation is.
No,
they're not changing their minds on anything. Let's just play hockey.
2 for roughing. Let's go.
It looks like Grounds, according to the scoreboard, Grounds picked up the extra penalty. But we're going 4-on-4. There we go. They've put Van Sant up on the board as well. Shots on goal now 15-14 in favor of the Toros, but it's the Bobcats who lead 2-1.
Much better effort in the second period.
Draw one back by the Cats. They control behind their own net. Played back. Borman. Working. It's taken away by the Toros. Loven, who feeds Muha. Muha back to Loven. Played up top. Back to Loven. Shot from the point. That tips wide. Muha finds this. Miro working down low. Attacked by Vesio. Muha tries to wrap it around. It doesn't go. Har has it near side. Sawchuk trying to cut him off. It's ahead for Borman. 4-on-4. They've got 9 minutes of penalty time up for Van Sant, but it's 1:09 left in the 4-on-4. Across. Shot coming. Blockered away by Roble. In behind the net. Pollock. To the near circle. Har. Spinning with it. And then taken away by the Toros. Pass ahead, taken right back, however. Controlled by Pollock. Work down low. Back in front one time. Try. Fought off with the glove by Roble.
It was a glove or post.
I was screened. I saw the arm go up. I assumed it was glove. Meanwhile, Kangas trying to dangle through. It doesn't work on the near side. Resigi takes it away. Pass across for O'Connor. Enns finds it, but he's pinned to the wall in front of the Toro bench. Squirts free. McGinnis comes across for Kangas in the neutral zone. Kangas with time and space gains the line. No, he does not.
Dollimer was in ahead. We'll face off in the neutral zone.
There's 4 seconds left in the 4-on-4.
Sheehan, Pavel, Enns, and McGinnis out for the Toros 4.
Pavel. What's the delay here? Now they're dropping it to 2:03. The players should be released from the box in 3 seconds.
It should be 4 seconds, I believe, right? For both of them.
Meanwhile, now they've got it right. Close to right. 3 seconds each. Doesn't really matter.
4 and 4, who cares?
Yeah.
For 1 second.
It does make this face-off.
Now they've blown the horn and ran it down to 1 second, so we're going to have to redo this all over again. I hate to say it, but kind of a calamity of errors here since we got here.
Bobcats have the JV team working the penalty boxes tonight, I guess.
Now they got it at 1 second, and now the clock's wrong now.
So they just put they put 2 seconds back on the game clock. My, oh my. Still working on it. Tell you one thing, Jeff Sandvold, the clock operator at the Mesa Arena, would not have problems like this.
I hope not. Now they still don't have it right. They got 3 minutes and 3 seconds up for the Toro. Well, now they got it.
Pavel and Johnson on the draw. Toros win the draw, and that's a big one as the players are being released from the penalty boxes. If the Bobcats win that back, they could possibly hit their guy for a break. Toros dump this in. Rounds on it first, and he wins the battle, puts it in front, bouncing puck. They dig in a quick, hungry hippo-style cover for Ullin. And they just put that shot up on the board for the Bobcats.
Makes sense.
So shots now 16-15 in the Bobcat favor. Pavel and Johnson on the draw again. Pavel hacked it in behind the net, but O'Connor's there first for the Cats. Chipped ahead. This is Stasho.
Should be offsides. Or not.
Thrown in front. No one there. Backhand try. Save made. Follow-up. Sticked away by Roble. Bobcats control. Shot, save made with the shoulder. Shrugged off by Roble. Puck ahead. Nice touch by Sheehan. 3-on-1 if the Toros hurry. Sheehan leaves for Pavel. Pavel comes across for Grounds. Bouncing puck. And it kicks out to neutral ice.
On that one, I'd like to see Pavel just shoot that. He's in the slot there. We need to get shots on net.
Bobcats hold behind their own net.
(2-1), 4:56 to go.
Toros working behind their own net. Played ahead, but not out. Good keep at the point. Side of the net, they drop it down. Up top. They continue to cycle on the near side wall, do the Bobcats. Now they try the far point. Borman, he just dumps it down. He's trying to use those bouncy boards. The Toros kick it free. Gansky has his stick lifted as they chase forward in the corner. Now they'll dig along the far side wall. Back into the near corner. Chip deep by Kangas. Gansky plays the body against Borman, but the puck kicks ahead. Millen guided back to the point. Sawchuk with a shot. That one's blocked up and off the glass. Carried ahead by Millen. Millen hauled down from behind by Pitola, and the Toros will go to the kill as Pitola tried to hog tie Lucas Millen.
We'll go to the second power play of the night for the Bobcats. Failed to score on their first attempt.
Draw will be to the left of Roble. Resegi wins it sideways. Kicks back to the point. Bobcats control. Grant Johnson puts one high and wide into the corner. I don't know. Someone must have blocked that. It
hit a skate coming through the slot.
They work on the near wall. Johnson leaned on, pushes it down low. Side of the net, Johnson carries in behind. 1:33 left, a good stick. Toros have a shorthanded chance. Pass ahead for Lund. Lund has Green with him. Lund walks in, wires. That one goes wide. And now the rebound will start the rush the other way. Resegi ahead. Borman make that Pollock. 12, not 17. Shot tipped up and out of play.
I really like how we got a shorthanded chance there, and I love the fact that Lund shot on the 2-on-1.
Yes.
But you have to hit the net. You can't fire it over the net because it's ringing around, and it's a odd man rush coming the other way. So I love that he shot that. We just need to get that shot on net and force that goalie to make a save. Not that you're not trying to score, but
no.
you have to shoot differently than you would shoot normally.
Right. A normal 2-on-1 rush, you could try and pick a corner up high.
Yeah, but in this situation, you just got to get that down low in the leg pads and make that goalie work for that save.
Yeah, nothing wrong with picking a corner when you're even strength, but if you miss high and wide like that, good keep at the blue line by O'Connor. 1:07 left on the man advantage, and he leaves up top. They come back across. Stasio mishandles, but then's able to get a pass across to Murren anyways. Up top, quick shot. That's blocked up and out of play.
54 seconds left to go on the Bobcats' second power play of the night. Power play's been a struggling point for the Bobcats all season. At home, their power play runs at 6.7%, which is a rarity because in seasons past, the Bobcats have always been really good on the power play.
They have. All of my 5+ years in Minot. O'Connor leaves off our side. Played into the slot. Good stick by Pavel. Breaks. They dump it in behind. Clearing attempt along the near side. Stasio kept it to the point. Touched back. Good keep by O'Connor. He's had a strong game along the blue line. Stasio looks across. Leaves off far side. Back up top O'Connor. He'll dump it down low. McGinnis trying to work it free. Stepping in is Pavel. Bulls ahead and then just kicks it out to the neutral zone. Now Pavel, who's lost his stick, still working hard. But it's ahead. Stasio on the near side. 5 seconds left on the power play as the Cats gain the line. Delay. Stasio plays down low. Bobcats only have, now they've got 5 on the ice as the Toros come full strength. Up top, Van Sant. Shot through traffic. Loose in front. Shot. And Roble makes the save. It's still loose, and now it kicks to the far side. They look back door, and the pass is off the mark. Roble scrambling like crazy, but keeping him out of the net. D to D, and then they dump it down into the far corner.
We talked last night about a Dominic Hasek or Arthur Zerbe, that's definitely what we've seen tonight.
Now the Toros take it away. Loven plays it into the zone. He works on Borman. Loven just bowls his way through. Got help for a second from Dollaroo, but then lost the handle. Bobcats go the other way. It's Giorgio. Shot blockered up and out of play by Roble.
And for all the new young guys that are listening are like, who's Urbe and who's Hasek? But I couldn't liken it to a goalie in the league right now.
No, that style's, for the most part, lost.
Yeah. For the National Hockey League, it really has.
Draw will be to the left. Quick shot. That one caught the post. And Karam's wide. Pass ahead. Touched into the zone. O'Connor flips out to neutral ice. Sawchuk across for Earn. Nice move by Kangas to work free. Shot. That's blocked. Far side. 35 seconds left as Kangas is taken down. Van Sant finds the puck, plays ahead, far side, ends. Good stick. What do we got? Delayed call coming. Slashing. It must have been behind the play. And who are they taking?
Gansky. And Coach Murray was just letting him have it before he made the call. That they didn't call the hold behind the net.
So the Toros to be shorthanded again.
I actually thought Murray was getting a bench penalty because his arm came up as he skated by, and I know Marty was on top of the dasher yelling at him. Now Coach Murray's holding his players.
So the Toros back to the Century Eyewear PK. 26.1 left in period number 2. So hopefully a minute 34 will carry over to the next period. Shot blocked. Ahead but not out. D to D. Renbach shot. That one took an awkward line through traffic, and Roble didn't see it till the last moment. Bobcats working far side, centering feed. That's tipped up and off the wall. Bobcats try to put it deep. Puck kicked free. Ends. Shot goes wide. And the horn will sound to end the period as the puck is in the corner. Toros trail 2-1 through 2. We'll be back to talk about it during the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Toros Network.
Hi, Toro fans. I'm Eric Dahl. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
It's the most exciting month of the year at Ryan Buick GMC. It's Trucktober. Come in to find the new 2017 half-ton Sierra Cruze with discounts as much as $10,000 off MSRP. And we're not stopping there. Premium Buick Enclaves are getting the Trucktober treatment too, with discounts up to $10,000 off MSRP. Visit us for details or shop driveryan.com. Now is not the time to window shop. Now is the time to buy. It's Trucktober at Ryan Buick GMC, your dealership of choice.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm Ken Oda. Brad Burwood is alongside. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on AM 1390 KRRZ and HockeyTV.com. And joining us now, once again, Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, that was a much better period for the guys.
Yeah, they definitely stepped it up a little bit. They had a little more battle in their game. They started to win those second and third chances. They were staying on it. They were taking that extra step. So, yeah, definitely a lot better, but we still got to clean up a lot.
Yeah, one of the problems we've had early in the season has been depth scoring. And we get the goal finally from the Sheehan-Pavel grounds line, and they had a few other good chances as well. That line, I feel like, has been working hard the last few games. It's good to see them get rewarded.
Yeah, it's good to see. It was a good play. We've been preaching this, go to the net hard, get the puck to the net, and simple play. Sheehan puts it on net and gets a great rebound, and Andre, who goes hard all the time, just gets to the net and puts it in.
Had to kill a few penalties late. You don't usually like to pick on the refs too much, but felt pretty lopsided the way some of those calls have gone late in that period. How's the bench feel about the way that's been going?
Yeah, it's been one of those periods here where we're trying to figure out what's being called and what's not being called. Obviously, right before the slash penalty, there could have been at least a hook down in the corner there, or at least we thought. And then even the penalty on Jed, it didn't really look like he pulled him down. It more looked like he kind of fell down. And, we had the same issue with the trip last night. And, it's one of those things where this is a league for these refs to try to learn how to ref the game, I guess.
Now, you start the period with 1:34 on the penalty kill. Once that's done, you got to get back to work and try and find the game-tying goal. What was the big difference? Was it just the work ethic, or was there something strategically you guys changed between periods there that allowed you guys to draw a more even second period?
I think it was just straight determination by those guys. Like the team's a good team, and they have when they turn it on, they are very deadly, and it's just learning to turn it on. And with these guys here, we kind of try to fire them up a bit, and once they get fired up, they go.
All right, well, we'll let you go get ready for period number 3, and hopefully a come-from-behind victory. Thanks for coming up, Wags.
Thanks a lot.
Once again, that's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. We'll take another break here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Be back with the out-of-town scoreboard after these messages.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Honda of Minot. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding expectations. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. So when it's time for you to vehicle shop, come on in to Ryan Honda of Minot, your 4-time President's Award winners.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up!
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
It's Truck Month at Ryan Nissan. Take on today in a new Nissan Titan.
Others may have a truck month, but nobody has a truck like Titan.
With amazing towing capability and America's best truck warranty, there's a reason why Titan is the truck of the year.
Drive home this powerhouse today. Lease for as little as $349 a month. That's $349 a month for 36 months with approved credit and $2,000 due at signing. See dealer for details or shop RyanNissan.com.
Join the Nissan truck family. Come in for Truck Month at Ryan Nissan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Ken Oda with Brad Burrood alongside, and we'll take a look at the out-of-town board, also recap the scoring in this one. It was Stocko from Johnson at 1:14 of the first. That made it 1-0 Bobcats, followed by Mahan shorthanded unassisted at 3:54. That made it 2-0 Cats after one. Pavel from Sheehan at 7:33 of the second, however, has the Toros back within one. Looking at the out-of-town board, 4-3, the Generals over the Titans. That took a shootout. Also final, the Springfield Junior Blues beat Topeka by a score of 5-2. Middle third, Cooley, a 2-1 lead on Janesville. Amarillo, a 1-0 lead on Corpus. That one middle third as well. Middle second, I should say, in Brookings, it's the Blizzard 2, the Bruins 1. Aberdeen trails the Wilderness 2-0 at home. 17:53 to play in the third there. 3-1 the score down in Texas, where Lone Star leads Odessa, and not yet underway Shreveport at Fairbanks, Magicians at Kenai. Looking at the USHL board, already final. It's Dubuque 6, Central Illinois 3. Cedar 4, Team USA 3, Muskegon 5-2 over Youngstown. Those again are all final. Early third, Fargo a 5-3 lead on Des Moines. Green Bay and Sioux Falls, they're even at 3 aside. Matt Jennings, former Toro, with a goal there for Green Bay. Lincoln leads Chicago 3-1. That one's middle third. Early third, it is Tri-City 2, Sioux City 1. And Madison and Waterloo, they're tied at 1 aside. Early third. Looking at the college board.
We do have a UND score thanks to Brian Bauman of 5-3 UND in favor at the second intermission.
Still in action. St. Lawrence leads Wisconsin 2-1. Minnesota over Clarkson 2-1. That one's middle third. Middle third, New Hampshire over Vermont 4-3. Michigan a 1-0 lead on Penn State. And Michigan State over Lake State 5-0. All those still in action. Games with former Toros that are final. Northeastern 5-4 over UMass Lowell. Looking for other Jared Brandt and Niagara 6-2. Of course, Brandt has his redshirt season after he transferred, so he's sitting out. Arizona State and Colgate finishing a tie 1-1. Miami, Ohio 7-1 over UConn. RIT with Max Reisinger 3-1 over West Point, and Bowling Green, Alaska Fairbanks 2-2 in overtime. NHL board doesn't want to load for me. We'll hit refresh, take a look at what's going on in the World Series Game 4. It is still zeros, and the Astros are hitless through 5. Now we've got the NHL board in overtime. It's the Red Wings and Panthers tied at 2. The Blues, a 3-0 lead on the Blue Jackets early third. Islanders 5, Predators 1, that one early third. Wild and Penguins even at aces. The Avalanche open it up on the Blackhawks, now leading 3-0 through 1. Not yet underway. Caps at Oilers. Already final. Sharks 3, Sabres 2, Kings 2, Bruins 1, Flyers 4, Leafs 2, Canadiens 5, Rangers 4, Ducks 4, Lightning 1, and Devils over the Coyotes 4-3. So the Coyotes, nightmare start to their season. Still looking for their first win, now 0-9. And that was a team that was supposed to be a lot better this year.
They're 0-10-1.
0-10-1.
Ugh.
That's a team that was supposed to be much improved.
Yeah, they got a lot of problems down there. I mean, they're very young, and they have problems on and off the ice, and
they made a lot of moves this summer, though, trying to get better.
Yeah.
And that seems to have backfired. They've somehow gotten worse. We'll take another break here. Be back with more on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
You're gonna love buying from Ryan.
It's Truck Month over here at Ryan. Hi, this is Carson Wentz. If you're looking for a great deal on a new Silverado, visit my friends at Ryan Chevrolet. I can always count on them to help me out. The selection of vehicles is fantastic, and they're always competitively priced. That's why I enjoy visiting my friends at Ryan Chevrolet. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan. You can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332. And tell him Scott sent you.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips, and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at FirehouseSubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck. Toros trail the Bobcats by a score of 2-1 as we get set for period number 3. Brad, what's it going to take for the Toros to draw even in this one?
Well, I tell you what, we just need to keep that intensity level that we had in the second. I thought we came out with some jump in our step, created a lot more offensive chances, and won those battles down low, and more of the same. Kill off this penalty is number 1 on the list here, and we get back to 5-on-5 and take it in a 5-minute segment maybe, and pop one in and get this thing tied.
I thought the Toros had really seized momentum until they had to kill those couple of penalties late. And as you mentioned, a minute 34 of carryover power play time. Be nice to see the Toros finish off this kill and draw even early and then see if we can't even put these guys away. When you're playing a divisional game, you hate to give the charity point for winning in overtime like the Toros did last night.
Yeah, that's for sure. Points are critical, and you want to they're division points, so you don't want to give the other team a point. So down a goal going into the third, though. I guess if you told me we were tied at the end of regulation going to overtime, I'd take it.
Certainly would. That'll do it for the Goosenegg Implement Intermission Report. We'll be back with period number 3 after these messages here on the Toros Network.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center. Start of period number 3. Toros short-handed for the first minute 34. Then they can get back to trying to draw even. Toros working from left to right on your radio dial here on 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com. Played up the wall. Grant Johnson kept it. Johnson carries down low. Works around behind the net. Tries to center. One-time try kicked away by Roble.
Boy, Rescue was wide open on the back door, and Grant Johnson got it over to him, and Roble was right there.
Ends with it for the Bobcats. Looks high. Slot shot gloved through traffic by Roble, who after a very shaky start to this one, a couple of softies, has looked absolutely locked in. And you know what?
That's a big
2 goals
save
on
right
20.
there. We allow the Bobcats to score on that backdoor play. Boy, that could be lights out for the Toros. And, Roble slides right across the crease quickly and gets a leg on that rescue shot that was labeled for that far side, or for the near side, excuse me.
Bobcats control off the draw. Resigi. And shot across. Good leg by Kangas. Denies. As I was starting to say, I think 2 goals on 21 shots feels about right for the way this has gone. He's probably made actually 3 or 4 saves he shouldn't have made. Far side taken away, but unable to settle it down was Kangas. Thrown back. Pavel. Long shot. Spun down in front of the net. Right in front of the official was Kangas. Into the zone are the Cats. Ends harassed by Pavel in a battle of 19s. Ends plays it in behind for the Cats. Taken away by McGinnis. Kangas flicks ahead and out. He was trying to play the puck to Pavel. Almost would rather see him send it deep, and now on the attack.
Oh, what a dive. That is an unbelievable dive.
He felt pressure on his
back
and just launched himself.
That is a classic dive.
Bobcat fans fell for it, but the officials did not.
The official should have fallen for it and called a penalty on it. It was that bad of a dive.
Toros back to full strength. Shots on goal, 21-17. Bobcats lead 2-1. ahead, but not out for the Cats. And now Mucha. Shot blocked to the far wall. Cats will go the other way. Back on the attack. Lovin dumped it in, and apparently that was offside. It's a really late offside call. 17:42 left to play here in the third. (2-1) Cats. Bobcats play ahead. Dumped into the Toro zone. Just catching an update from Brookings, thanks to Jamie Hyatt. They had to move their game mid-game to their second sheet of ice in Brookings due to a Zamboni issue. Gonna have to check out what that was after this one. Sawchuk in the corner of his own zone. Glass and not out. Good keep by Borman for a moment, but it ended up right on the tape of Gansky. Gansky passes one up ice that missed everyone, but Kangas will save icing, and now he chips it in. Kangas, we're all even up.
Why, Ullin hesitated. The shot came off the rear boards, came out front, and Ullin hesitated on whether to come out and get it or not. Decided to come out and get it, but it was too late at that point. Kangas had already hit it and fired it into the wide open net. There's that 5-minute goal we talked about during the intermission, and at 16:56, we're tied up.
Looked like a harmless play. Gansky's pass actually missed everyone and would have gone for icing.
Yeah, we beat out an icing, basically. And it came out. How did it get out in front so quickly? And
again, these bouncy new boards that the Bobcats have. This is Grounds, throws one on net, fought off, and the rebound carries around to the near side. Colby Enns keeps it.
And much like last night, we got two that both goaltenders would like to have back.
Played down the wall. Bobcats find it and throw it ahead. Odd man rush the other way. Grant Johnson walks in. Save made. Rebound kick to the near side. Follow-up try. That's blocked by McGinnis. How were Enns and Grant Johnson so far behind the Toros defense? Either way, Enns finds it. Flips out for Sheehan. The pass was behind him. The Bobcats take back over, but Enns catches that pass in the middle for the Toros. Colby drops for Sheehan. Shot. That's blocked. Rebound checks up in behind. It's on the apron. They try to dig it free, and it squirts back to the blue line. D to D for the Toros. McGinnis delays. Now he'll just chip it down low. Grounds keeps it moving in behind Sheehan. Sheehan kicks to the far side. McGinnis dumps it down low. Green plays ahead, but the Bobcats take over. Millen at the red line. He'll just flick it into the Toro zone. It catches the glass and stays in play barely. Colby Enns looks across for Kimball. Kimball sends one up ice. It's taken away by the Bobcats, trying to catch the Toros in a change. Good stick by Keenan Lund. Far side, loose puck. Kicks around. Poked at. No one can stick a fork in it. Finally, Dahl finds it and chips ahead. Bouncing puck. The Bobcats kick it into the zone. Altunian looks back to the blue line. Long shot, gloved and held by Roble. 15-16.
Oh, he's going to get him. He's calling the Bobcat for the slash after the whistle, and that'll put the Toros out on the power play, and an undisciplined move by the Bobcats. Pollock is going to go for 2 minutes for slashing.
So the Toros now get a power play.
That'll be their second opportunity of the night. They failed to score on their first chance. Boy, a goal here could really change everything. You know, you go from down a goal to up a goal. Boy, that would be something.
It'll be Lovin, Dahlemer, and Mucha in front of Ern and Sawchuk. Toros control. Lovin puts one up high and off the glass. Dahlemer lost a battle along the wall, but a good keep by Ern at the point. Ern walks the middle. Sawchuk plays up top of the umbrella to Ern. Shot save made. The rebound trickled through, but Mucha was too far away on the backside of the play.
I didn't miss by much. That trickled just through the crease.
Lovin drops down to Muha. Muha tries to drive the net and stuff it short side. It goes up and over. And then a clear that caught Sawchuk moving. Lovin gains the line. Looks to drive the net. Tried to tuck it, and it's underneath Ullin. There's 1:11 left on the power play. 14:26 left to go in period number 3. The Astros in the World Series broke up the no-hitter with a home run.
It's been an entertaining World Series.
Draws to the left of Ullin. Played back to the point by the Toros as they control on the power play. Long shot through traffic. That's blocked off. Ends. Chips down the wall. There was no one there. Pavel pursues, but the Bobcats clear it all the way down. Ahead. Lund plays it into the zone, but it kicks around and the Bobcats send it 200 feet.
Right over the linesman's head.
Roble got tied up with Murrin behind the play, but Colby ends ahead. He rolls it deep, and the Cats are on it first, and again, the Toros will have to chase. 27 seconds left on the power play. Gansky holds behind the Toro net. Starts out with 15 seconds left on the power play, does Gansky. Pass ahead for Lund on the far side, gains the line, cuts the middle, shot that's blocked into the corner. Lund had his stick lifted and missed the puck. Now they'll dig in the corner. 3 Bobcats against a pair of Toros. Bobcats come full strength. Lund comes out of the corner with it, then spins it back down to Pitola.
With his feet taken out from underneath by Borman.
Pass ahead. Stacco touches it into the Toro zone. Delayed offside. That allowed the Toros some time, but Grant Johnson touched up, and now he's pursuing, taken away by Enns. Enns plays down to Grant Johnson. Johnson walks in. Shot blocked. It's a Toro who's fallen underneath it. Or on top of it, I should say. Now another shot blocked.
Blocked by Dahl.
Follow-up try, save made.
Oh, it's going to create
lost
a
his stick, and now it's a
2-on-1.
2-on-1. Sheehan has Kangas with him. Sheehan for Kangas, tip, and he can't get it to go. He tried to drag it around the goaltender and just couldn't quite finish after getting Ullin out of position. Shots on goal now 25-20 in the Cats' favor, but it's 2-2. Johnson has it broken up by Dahl. Chipped down the wall. Dahl intercepts that as well. Plays back out to neutral ice. Foreman sweeps along the red line to Bradenbach. Carried in. Ends. Shot.
That's in the net. No.
Caught the mesh, I thought, as well. Either way, the Toros going the other way. Belisle had it poked free, but it's chipped down into the Bobcat zone. Lund couldn't quite get there. Played ahead. Down the wall in front. Doesn't go for Belisle. Follow-up try. Save made. Rebound covered.
11:29 to go. 2-2 is the score here in Bismarck at the VFW. Loban, Dahlemer, and Muhawk step out for the Toros.
Top line getting an offensive zone draw. But the Bobcats control. It's carried in behind by O'Connor. Forced to turn by Mucha. Thrown along the wall. Bobcats can't control. Able to find the handle is Dahlemer. Dahlemer up top. Sawchuk right back down to Dahlemer. Back for Sawchuk. No lane. Now he thinks he has one. A tip in front by Loven. Doesn't go. Puck loose in the slot. No one able to find it. Finally the Bobcats do. Toros take it back in their own zone. Muha on the attack. Trying to drag through. That doesn't work. They dig in behind. In front, Loven, shot save made. Follow-up try, Muha fans. They dig on the far side.
Pressure from the wings of the Toros have created some turnovers down low on the Bobcats defense, and that's created some scoring chances.
Far side. Punched back out to neutral ice.
Oh,
this
that's
line's
too
been
many
out there
men
a
on the
while.
ice for the Bobcats there, but yeah. Both teams changing. It was kind of a mess over there.
I don't mind that no call
No,
from the
me either.
refs.
Not when there's both teams out like that.
Toros take it away.
turnover.
It's Grounds. Grounds looking to drive the net. Tries to wrap it around. It's shut down. Cats going the other way. It's Marty. Marty shot. Shoulder save by Roble.
Boy, was
Clicked
he
out
flying.
ahead. Sheehan. That looked offside, and it is.
And Grounds gets pushed into the goaltender by
Well after
Marty.
the whistle. .9:41 left to play here in the third.
Should it not be the media timeout?
I think it should be. Bobcats control off the draw. Down low. Bobcats take over. Dump it into the Toro zone. It feels like it's been a long time since there's been any sustained Bobcat pressure. Mahan working. Murren tied up.
Stick.
They play up the wall. Murren comes out of the scrum with it. Plays off to the far side.
Oh, and Gansky just caught a guy up in the face.
Shot goes up and over, and that Bobcat player is just laying there, and now the whistle goes.
Oh, he's gonna looks like
he's going to lay there and play dead for a little bit.
Cats. He better be bleeding if he's gonna lay that long.
I don't see any blood
No
on the
blood.
ice.
Oh my gosh. Goes off with no gloves. No nothing. Like sniper shot him out of the face off to the glove hand side.
They called it a 4. I didn't see any blood. And now they've put 4 minutes and 3 seconds up. How? So a double minor called on this one. And it's sent all the way down. Far side. Pressure by Loven. He takes this away.
Skated all the way back.
Loven tied up, keeps it free.
Look at that.
Loven has Muha going to the front, tries a shot. It's blocked up and out of play.
Face off in the Bobcat zone. That's a kill, boy. 1-on-1 battle, wins it down low, skates around, kills time, gets a shot on net.
Draw will be to the left of Ullin. Green tried to hack it on net, but it hit a leg and Bobcats control. Played off to the far side, Resigi. Resigi, his toss across, finds Pollock, drops back, Ends. Ends holds at the top of the near circle, looks to the top of the umbrella. Shot save made, rebound still loose. They tuck it to the far side. Bobcats unable to get it towards the net. Now another shot that's blocked, and on a backhand, Green fails to clear. Now he turns around and throws it up the middle. It's kept. Cross for Resigi, looks back across. Shot save made by Roble. His net started to come free as well. Bobcats still controlling the attacking zone. They play up top. Ends comes near point. Shot gloved and held by Roble.
Ooh, some action in the zone there.
Sustained pressure now coming on the power play, and Roble up to every task afforded him here in the third. Vesio plays back. A cross shot save made. Follow-up try. That's kicked wide. Back across, Vesio. Vesio plays in behind. They play back to Murrin at the half wall. Drops down low. Vesio spins across to the far side. Cooper Haar. Lovin steps into him. Kicked free. McGinnis finds it. And then plays along the wall. The Bobcats will keep it. Toros need to send a puck 200 feet. This is Murrin. Shot. Nope. O'Connor pulls it down. Tries the far side. Drop down below the goal line. Into the middle. That's broken up. Kicked back. Kept at the top of the circle. They come near point. O'Connor. 2 minutes. The first one's killed off. Back up top. Murrin, top of the near circle, drops down low. Vesio. Vesio. Back to Murrin. Murrin looks across. Stasio looks across for Vesio. The pass was off the mark. Toros need a clear. This group's been out there a while. Vesio. For O'Connor, looks to walk in. Leaves off far side. Shot it wide. Did Stasio with the rebound. Kept by Murrin. Plays down the wall. Vesio. McGinnis steps into him. Puck free. Lovin hacks down the wall. Flicked ahead and out. That'll allow the Toros to get fresh killers on. Bobcats need fresh bodies on the power play as well. Vesio, the only one who stays on. He's waiting for help. And now he just jumps on the back of Enns and pulls him down, and it'll be a penalty on the Bobcats. What was that?
He jumped on him and put a headlock on him.
That was a WWE move.
Yeah, and you take your team off of a power play in the final period in a tie game, which will put the Toros on a power play here in a minute 12.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
He jumped on him like
he was looking for a piggyback ride. He wrapped his arm around his neck and jumped on his back.
I will take that. You notice that Murrin did not miss a shift?
Yes.
After taking a stick in the mouth, did not miss a shift. It's a delay here.
For once, it's not the clock. Shots on goal, 29-21, although the Bobcats just had a bunch on that power play.
They did. They had really good sustained pressure. That was a good power play by the Bobcats.
We'll go 4-on-4 for the next minute 5. And the Toros will have an abbreviated power play. Borman gains the red line and sends it deep into the zone. Near side. Played back to the point. Dumped down low. Resegi tied up on the far side. Enns is there. Plays back down to Resegi. Resegi works in behind. Dahl needs to...
You got to back up. You can't be that close in on your goalie.
Dahl not giving Roble any room to work. In behind the net. This is taken away by Grounds. Grounds has Belisle with him. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Grounds speeds ahead. It comes across. Belisle kicks the stick. Hacks at it. Can't get it towards the cage. Defended nicely by the Cats.
Toros are at full strength, which makes an abbreviated 45-second power play here for the Toros.
Sawchuk ahead for Earn. Earn to Muha. Muha gains the line. Played around to the near side. And that clear caught a stanchion and went all the way down. Toros will set it up. 23 seconds. Time for a rush. And this is Sawchuk ahead for Muha. Muha gains the line and then carries into the corner. Tries to spin it back to the point in Sawchuk. Sawchuk down the wall for Lovin, who will set the Toros up with only 9 seconds left on the power play. Plays catch with Muha, then comes up top for Sawchuk. Sawchuk back for Lovin. Drops down low. Muha. Shot save made. No rebound given just as the Bobcats come full strength. 240 seconds left to go in regulation. We're even at deuces. Draw in the offensive zone for the Toros. One in behind the Bobcat net, though. The Bobcats will start the other way. Through neutral ice, Pollock. Pollock, shot blocked. Puck hacked to the near side wall. Millen's there first. Millen plays it in behind. Try to work it to the front, to the Cats, but the Toros block it off, and now Kangas. Kangas ahead for Sheehan.
Enns jumps up into the rush.
Sheehan rolls it deep. Kangas has it poked free. McGinnis will bring it. Tip in front goes wide. Enns down the wall. Far side. Toros control. Shot on, save made. Follow-up try, hacked wide from below the goal line by Sheehan. Cats out to neutral ice, but McGinnis takes it away, then gives it right back. Hard, gains the line, looks across.
That's offsides.
And Stasio never touched after he booted it into the zone. Near side. Kimball. Bouncing puck, Toros control. Belial pushes play into the zone on the far side, trying to turn the corner on Vincent. Shot save made, follow-up try, hacked, that's still loose. The Toros can't jam it home. Pile of bodies in the crease. I don't know if any of the limbs had anything to do with it, but the Toros couldn't finish. Now it's chipped ahead, Lund.
Good neutral zone check by Belial to stop Enns from coming into the zone.
Bobcats punch it out to neutral ice once again. Mucha back on the attack. Miro put it on net. Follow-up try. Hacked that. Still loose. Lund can't get there. The Bobcats will try and turn and burn the other way. 2 minutes left to go in regulation. Enns into the zone. Tries to play to Johnson, but it's step up and take away by Dahl. Dahl dumps it down in the corner. Mucha gives chase, but Borman beats him to it. He'll turn along the near side. Will Borman. Borman speeds ahead past Dahlemer. He'll work on Earn. Borman plays it in the middle. No one there. And eventually finds Resicki, who leaves it down low for Mahan. Mahan watched by Earn. Mahan around behind. Plays up top. Good stick by Miro, but it didn't leave the zone. Around to the near side. Lincoln Earn. Earn tries to keep it moving. Dahlemer's pinned there, but the puck rolls out to neutral. Near side they dig. Dahlemer gains the line, tries to play for Grounds, but it didn't get through. Into the middle, across, one-time try, O'Connor put it wide. Bobcats control behind the Toro net, comes back in front, Mahan, crossbar. Far side, Sawchuk as we hit a minute to play. Plays out, that has to be too many men, but it's not. Now Grounds gets hit up high by Vesio. The Bobcats take over. Pass ahead finds Millen. Grounds takes it away. Grounds on the attack, tries to play over for Pavel. Pavel spins off pressure. Pavel working down below the goal line, using his body to protect.
30 to go, 25.
Down low, Pavel working hard on Van Sant. They dig, 20 seconds. Sheehan hit hard by Borman. Pollock with the puck behind his own net, 12 seconds. Millen ahead, Enns keeps it, throws it into the middle. Lund couldn't glove down to the stick, but he does find the puck.
Tired Bobcats, 5 seconds.
Lund backhands one towards the net. It's blocked off by traffic, and that will end it. We're through regulation. The Toros do draw even. We'll take a break and be back with overtime after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude, but IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. You've got the Toros Network, KRRZ 1390, and HockeyTV.com. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. Brad Burwood is alongside, and we are headed to overtime. Toros and the Bobcats 2-2. We'll quickly tell you how we got here. The Bobcats scored the first two. It was Stasio at 1:14 from Grant Johnson. And then Mahan, unassisted, shorthanded at 3:54 the first. That made it 2-0 Bobcats. They haven't scored since. 56 minutes and 6 seconds. Jack Roble has played outstanding hockey, keeping several high-quality chances from finding Twine. Meanwhile, his teammates in front of him finally got the offense going. Pavel from Sheehan at 7:33 of the second, and Kangas from Gansky at 3:04 of the third has pulled the Toros even. Shots on goal, 29-27, which they did errantly put that one on the Bobcats side. So realistically, probably 28-28.
Yeah, and we're going to OT 2 nights in a row here, and it's been two really exciting hockey games this weekend.
So Muha, Lovin, and Sawchuk to start, but the Bobcats control off the draw. 3 aside in overtime. Toros guaranteed 3 points no matter what on the weekend. Looking for point number 4 in a sweep for the Bobcats. Sawchuk takes that away. He has Miro with him. Miro will start up the other way. Lovin's already going to change. The Bobcats take it away. Bobcats start up ice. Miro tips that pass. Kangas takes it away. Kangas in alone. Kangas delays. Miro can't finish. They have the goaltender down and out, going side to side. Up top ends. Shot it's in. Toros win.
Colby ends, fires it on a great pass from guess who? Same guy as last night, Kangas.
Toros win 3-2. We'll take a very short commercial break and be back to wrap it all up after these messages. Toros win here on 1390 KRRZ.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Welcome back inside the VFW Sports Center. A lot of Toros fans will be making the drive home happy after Colby Enns finds the game winner in overtime. Toros win 3-2, and Brad, you said it just before we went to break. It's been an exciting weekend of hockey, and the Toros come out with 4 points.
Anytime you can get 4 points from the Bobcats and home, you got to be happy. And it took over OT both nights, but we'll take it. 2 exciting games of hockey, low scoring, good, hard-fought battles from both teams, and exciting hockey.
You know, and Colby's a player that we talked about a little bit before, who we felt maybe was feeling the pressure a little bit. He's had a lot of scouts from college and NHL teams coming to Minot to visit him, and
that's tough on an 18-year-old kid. I mean, that puts a lot of extra pressure on him. I think he went in the showcase, and he comes out of North Dakota hockey, where I'm going to complain a little bit that they don't get the attention that Minnesota hockey gets, and he's kind of the unknown guy, and he kind of rocks the world down in Blaine, and everybody was like, well, who's this Enns kid? And he had an overtime winner there, and now he's gotten a lot of people talking to him and a lot of extra pressure, and that's sometimes always difficult. And it's not that Colby hasn't been playing good lately. It's just that, I know he's been pushing for another goal, and you couldn't ask for a better one in Bismarck.
That's a huge one for Enns, and, you mentioned it as well. The assist on the overtime winner goes to the same guy who got it last night, Andrew Kangas.
That's clutch.
A late addition to this Toros roster. He joined the Toros after being cut by the Minnesota Magicians just a few weeks ago. Comes to Minot, and he sure seems to have found himself a place on this roster.
I like his play. He's a little shifty guy, and he's gritty down low, and he works hard on those battles, and finds a way to come out with the puck. And this weekend's been his weekend. He's 2 assists on game-winning goals.
He had the game-tying goal as well. He had the game-tying goal tonight, and what's impressed me is his vision on both passes for the overtime winners. Those are not passes that a lot of players see.
No, he's good, and I don't know if it's that he's little, that he's learned over the years that he's got to keep his head up or he's going to get killed. But whatever it is, I don't care. I like his play. He sees the ice well, and he takes the time. I think a lot of times we see in hockey, and especially in youth hockey, is kids will dish off quicker than they have to just because they don't feel like they have the time. They feel like they're going to get hit. Kangas does a good job of holding that puck, waiting patiently, and maybe taking a hit for the team, but getting that puck into the place it's going to be to create those scoring chances.
So the Toros get the weekend sweep. As we look at the out-of-town board, the rest of the division, Brookings tops Austin. The Wilderness beat Aberdeen. Actually, Brookings and Austin are still going. That ice issue that they had down there probably playing a role in why that game is still going, but the Toros will improve to 13 points. That should draw them even with the Wilderness. Again, Bruins stay down in 6th if they can't come back in that one. So the Toros just a point behind Aberdeen, who comes to Minot next weekend for this division. We talked about it last year. The Toros were kind of out front all season long. They ended up winning the division by 10 points, but everyone else behind them was bunched up. Well, now the Bobcats, they're going to have 18 points here, and the Toros are going to be in 4th place at 13. The division stays tight still.
Yeah, and boy, Not that I didn't want the Toros to get out and get into first and have that same problem we had last year, being out and ahead. That wasn't a problem. I didn't mean, but
yeah,
it's going to make for an exciting year. I think when I look at this division, I don't see a team and go, wow, they are really, really good. They're way, ahead. I think there's a lot of evenly matched teams, and it's going to make for some exciting hockey. Next weekend back at the Pepsi Center, Aberdeen comes to town, and that's going to be an exciting series. I think Aberdeen's a talented hockey team, and that's going to be a good battle. And plus, we want a little revenge after the playoffs last year.
The playoffs last year, the sweep down there last weekend, and more good news as the Toros start winning again. Guys are going to start getting healthy. Alex Adams slated to return to the lineup on Friday night, and a new face, a new acquisition for the Toros that we didn't really talk about tonight.
It's a good little guy coming in secret. So
Riker Cole will be joining the Toros from the WHL. That's a guy who he should come in. He's got 29 career goals in Canadian Major Junior,
which is a premium hockey league. I mean, it is good hockey.
So he'll be joining the Toros on Monday for practice, and he's scheduled to be in the lineup as well. So all of a sudden, you have a line, Adams and Cole and whoever Marty puts over on that third forward spot on that line. You're going to be
start talking a little more depth and back end score, and depth scoring, and that's really what we've really lacked during the losing streak was depth scoring. And this weekend, I was happy with second and third lines. I thought they performed well, and
the first goal comes from the Pavel Sheehan grounds line. The Kangas, Pitola, and Gansky, a defenseman playing the third forward spot there. That line gets your game tying goal. So,
hey, it was a full weekend after a really slow start tonight and a first period where I thought, man, we're losing the battles again, just like last Saturday night. We turned it around and had two strong periods of hockey, and ended up coming from behind to win again.
That'll do it for us here at the VFW. We'll talk to you next Friday night. Toros and Aberdeen Wings at the Mesa Arena at 7:35. We'll have the pregame show for you at 7:25 here on 1390 KRRZ and HockeyTV.com. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'll talk to you on Friday night.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.